You don't want none. If you do, come get some. But I know you don't want none. You don't wanna go to war with me. You don't want none. If you do, come get some. But I know you don't want none. You don't wanna go to war with me. I'm hearing fake suckers talk about they want war. You don't want none coming from the soldiers, boy. Better be cool, sit down and just chill. You don't wanna see me out on the battlefield. I rip tracks up for a damn living. Beat them whole like a piece of pound Thanksgiving. Welcome to the Killer's Terror Dome. Ha. Get ready cause daddy's home. Ha. I'm raw with it, that's why the streets feel me. And that's why these haters wanna kill me. They ain't ready for the counterattack. Ha. I'm shooting rounds with actual facts. So whenever you see me coming, y'all better start running. I came to this game to handle my business. There ain't another reason why I'm up in this. You don't want none. If you do, come get some. But I know you don't want none. You don't wanna go to war with me. You don't want none. If you do, come get some. But I know you don't want none. You don't wanna go to war with me.
Call the fire department, call the National Guard, call the Marines, call the SEALs, boy, you need to be on. Right, left, right, it don't matter now. I'm up in here like a fire marshal to shut it down. Hit your direct contact like Nextel. Oh well, watch your mouth, watch your step, boy, you're walking on eggshells. Be cool, be calm, I tried, but I resort to this. Now do you really wanna go against the soldiers, big?
Hold on, little homie, let me gain my composure. Left, right, thumps on they face, we them soldiers. I'm legally bonded to soldiers at war, believe that. Play with us, boy, 6 feet deep is where you be at. They call me 45, it speaks for itself. Play around with me, boy, let me lose some bad for your health. You better not play games with us, cause we known to march. Left, right, oh my God.
You don't want none. If you do, come get some. But I know you don't want none. You don't wanna go to war with me. You don't want none. If you do, come get some. But I know you don't want none. You don't wanna go to war with me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Man, just take a look. Just take this in for a minute. Just for a minute. Take this in. Oh my goodness. Here we go again. See, the chickens always come home to roost. The chickens always come home to roost, y'all. I'm saying, we looking at a reverse double-double. We looking at a reverse double-double, y'all. I'm really, wait. On top of that, I've been seeing the Indiana Fever fans. The Indiana Fever fans. After all of what you see, the reason I got it up here, because I want you to see this. After this debacle, the Indiana Fever fans says that Dewana Bonner, oh my God. Hey, chat, what's up? I see y'all in the chat. I see y'all, man, on this Saturday. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? The Indiana Fever fans called Dewana Bonner. Listen, agent. They called the Wanabana an agent, man. Diab- Diabolical, y'all. I mean, what's up, Wody Mac? What what's up, y'all? What's up, your King Paxi Nathan? Hey, I got to say what's up to my family, my people first. AAW Wumper, what you knew in here. Hey, Sister Noble, Chronicles. What's going on, Chronicles WBB TV? Jackie, what's up, Jackie? What's going on, y'all? Listen, man. Diabolical. They said that the Wanabana is Agent Zero. I can't make this shit up. I mean, what's up, Lady J? What's up, baby girl? I mean, y'all, listen, chat. Listen, chat. Can Indiana just lose a game? I mean, can it just be a loss? I mean, can it just be a situation where the Indiana Fever lost? And let that be. Y'all hold on a second. I gotta switch. That the Indiana Fever lost the game. Can it just be that? I mean, can it just be that the Indiana Fever have lost the game? But I told y'all that I know I'm going a little bit in slow motion, but we're gonna fix it in a minute. But I told y'all, I told y'all, chat, that it just can we just say that Indiana had a bad game? Can we just say they really didn't have a bad game? Can we just say that Indiana lost? Can we just say that? Can we just say Indiana fought hard? They was playing against the New York Liberty, who was running at a full clip. Indiana Fever, New York Liberty, which is the defending champs. The New York Liberty was just running at a full clip. Can we just say that? I mean, it's diabolical, y'all. I wasn't even finna get on this Saturday night, man. I really listen. I was like, man, it's the holiday, and man, yeah, I'ma just chill out. I ain't finna be, you know what I'm saying, coming up here. But welcome, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome. welcome. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man show. This is Steady Serving ENT Sports. And I am your man behind the mic, the Gingerbread Man, Brother Claude. Hold on a second, Chad. Hold on. I got to go in and out. This is diabolical. Yeah, so I just wanted to say that Caitlin Clark had a chance to win the game. I mean, did she or did she not? Y'all let me know. Caitlin Clark had a chance to win the game. She had the ball up top. She had the, Natasha Cloud, the dog, the you know what I'm saying? But I told y'all about these players that played in Unrivaled. A lot of them is going to translate into what we going to see. I told y'all that look out for those who did play in Unrivaled, that their defense going to be better. They shot decisions going to be better. I've been saying for a while, CC will be exposed. Well, we seen her get taken out on defense once again. We seen, man, listen, y'all can't say nothing no more. We can't sit here and say what we saw and that we didn't see it. Oh no, we saw it. We saw it. We all saw it. We all saw it. And I would like to say that at the end of the day, y'all got to forgive my internet, man. It's going nuts. Yeah, the internet is going. The internet going nuts, y'all. Sorry about that. But I will like to say that DeWanna Bonner is not no damn agent. Y'all need to cut that out. That's diabolical. DeWanna Bonner not no damn agent. DeWanna Bonner is a Hall of Famer that's on the court right now for the Indiana Fever. DeWanna Bonner has all of the champion responsibility that she is and all of the things that she's produced for the WNBA. To be called an agent, and then, man, I'm totally shook up about this. Wody Mac, hey, what's up, Wody? I'm totally shook up about this. Can we say that Natasha Cloud stole the ball in the last seconds in the possession? Can we just say that? Can we say they had an opportunity to win and Caitlin Clark got the ball taken from her? That's what we were talking about last night, chat. This is exactly what we were talking about. This is what we were talking about last night. And it's such a shame and it's foul. It's foul. I told y'all how they don't want to give no responsibility to Caitlin, who went 2 for 11 from the 3-point line. They don't want to give no responsibility to Caitlin, who went 6 for 19. They don't want to give no responsibility to Caitlin, who turned the ball over for 10 damn times. They don't want to give responsibility to Caitlin Clark for losing this damn game. It's diabolical, chat. It's diabolical. I can't understand for the life of me what is wrong with these people. I can't understand for the life of me what is going on with these people. I know these people see exactly what I see. Yeah, King Pisces Nathan. She did supposed to, but hey, she did supposed to come to Chicago. It's right down the street. It's an hour and 45 minutes away, but no better for her. You see her, listen, you see her girl went over there to the Mercury. You see her girl went right over. Look. AT was like, I ain't going over there. You going over there? I ain't going over there. AT went right to the Mercury. Because she knew that just a couple of games, the Indiana Fever fans is going to have some infighting. Just a couple of games. This is diabolical, y'all. This is totally diabolical. And for anybody to sit here and look at this game and say it was Agent DeWanna Bonner's fault that they didn't win. It was Stephanie White's fault that they didn't win. Now what you gonna say? You can't say nothing about Stephanie White. She let Caitlin Clark have the last possession. Stephanie White let Caitlin Clark have the last possession. All right, my main man, John Shadd. Hey, what can you say to a coach who gave the people what they wanted? They wanted to see Caitlin Clark be the hero, right? They wanted to see Caitlin Clark with the last possession, right? They wanted to see Caitlin Clark have the ball when it counts, right?
Here comes the money.
I'm just saying. Hey, shout out to John Shadd. Shout out to John Shadd, man. Here you go.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Shout out to John Shadd. He said CC had a triple-double. Points, assists, and turnovers. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Hey, Tim Fincher, what's happening? Hey, look. I got to say, y'all, when we going to keep it a buck? When we going to see, listen, anybody could get it on over here on the extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap, and all right, the Players Club with my girl, Keisha. Anybody could get it. But y'all explain this. Y'all explain that. Explain that to me. Could somebody explain that? I'm waiting. Can somebody explain that to me? I do. I want somebody to explain why this is not the reason that the Indiana Fever lost that game. I want somebody to try to tell me this was not the reason why the Indiana Fever lost. And then to make it all so much like a cherry on top, you get the ball taken from you in the last seconds. What's up, Lee? I see you, Lee. I see you. Hey, Lee. Hey, Leo. Hey, Lee. Hey, Leo, please, man. Explain this to me. If I'm hating and everybody else is hating, explain 6 for 19. Explain 2 for 12 or from the 3-point line. Or 2 for 11. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize for that mishap. 2 for 11. Hey, explain that. Explain that to me. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for somebody to explain 2 for 11. And then while you explain to me the 10 turnovers. Come on, chat. I know y'all watching. It's 100. Look, it's 150 people up in here already. That's watching. Y'all explain that to me. See, we blowing up because we keep it real. Judah, you say it's a second. You say it's a second triple double of the year. You damn right. Hey, Judah, hey, you are right. You are Sorry about that, y'all. All the lights went out. God, dog, that was diabolical. Hey, somebody crying. Hey, somebody crying for Caitlin over here. God, dog. Hey, all the lights went out, chat. Somebody in the house, you know what I mean? They like, hey, hey, they turned on they turned on the hair thing and all of the lights, chat, went out up in here in my house. God damn. Hey, diabolical. Hey, my children up in here diabolical, y'all. Hey, but the reason it's up, man, I want somebody to explain what we see. I want somebody to explain what we see. And it's the only reason that I got it up. I'm going to take it down in a minute because I know it hurts all of the Caitlin Clark fans. I know it hurt you. I know that it hurt. Hell, it hurt when we saw Angel had the worst game of her life. It hurt. But I want y'all to explain to me, though. How y'all doing, chat? I want y'all to explain to me, though, why. I mean, y'all, all the lights went out. God, dog, that was diabolical. Like, everything went out. They was crying. Hey, Leo. Hey, I'm just saying, I will say Caitlin Clark can play basketball. But is it that she not as good as they want her to be? I mean, taking logo threes, 2 for 11. 2 for 11. I mean, y'all, it's really, listen, it's really baffling to me. It really is baffling to me that they blame every single person on the team that Caitlin Clark was not responsible for whatever happened or the turnout of the game. I beg to differ. Ain't she the flow general? Don't she control the offense? Ain't she the head of the defense? I beg to differ, though. I beg to differ. I'm just saying, you the leading point guard. Oh, hold on a second. Y'all, it's blurry. You the leading point guard. And you got the ball in the last seconds. The ball came to you. Nobody can say nothing. None of the Caitlin Clark fans, none of the haters, they can't say nothing because Caitlin Clark got the ball in the last seconds. Caitlin Clark got the ball, y'all, in the last seconds. So I know. Listen, they gonna talk about Angel. Listen, y'all. Hey, Van. They gonna talk about Angel. They always talk about Angel. I'm just telling y'all straight up that at the end of the day gotta end. Hey, listen, a lot of people hate my takes, but a whole lot of people love it because I keep it real. Magic Man Hero, K-Town Brown. What's up, y'all? Come on in here. Kurt Blocko. Okay, Dom. Hey, Dom. Yeah, 18 points is better than 2. But you explain to me. You explain to me. You explain to me. You explain to me. You giving the ball in the last seconds, chat. You giving the ball to be the hero that everybody claimed you to be. Dom. That's what they said. They took her out on defense. They put her back on defense. And she wet the bed. Can we say Caitlin wet the bed? Can we say that Caitlin wet the bed? Caitlin Clark lost the game. 2 for 11. That's right, Sister Alicia. 2 for 11. Okay, y'all, that's coming in the chat. Y'all knew coming in the chat. I was telling the people, I was asking the people, honestly, can y'all explain this to me? 6 for 19 in field goal percentage. 2 for 11. I got 2 for 12. I'm changing that like right now. 2 for 11 from 3-point range. Ain't she supposed to be the 3-point shooter? Ain't she supposed to be the 3-point queen? Sabrina Ionescu didn't shoot like that. I hear they talk about Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina Ionescu didn't shoot like that. No, you can't. And then, you know what make me mad, Joe Chat? They bring up Sabrina Ionescu and that Sabrina Ionescu played horrible. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I really do. I beg to differ. If you could show me what Sabrina Ionescu actually played terrible with 18 points and not 10 turnovers. She didn't have 10 turnovers. What basketball are you watching? What basketball are you watching? I know you watching with biased eyes. I could tell you that. You watching with biased eyes. But I wouldn't even be in this chat if they were so terrible on baby girl. I would not be in this chat, y'all, if they wasn't so damn bad on baby girl. If they wasn't so bad on baby girl, I wouldn't even be, listen, I wouldn't even be online. But you so terrible on Angel Reese. You are so diabolical on Angel Reese. It's like Angel can't do nothing. Angel can't do nothing right. So I could go, well, Angel had 12 rebounds. No, Angel had a bad game. I don't care how many rebounds she had. Hey, baby Paige. I don't care. Listen. See, one thing we gonna do always in Simply Ball Dropping Network.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Hey, shout out to my baby Paige for the $2 super sticker. Hey, John Shapp, let me read your thing, man. The lights went out when I was trying to read your thing. William Gaines, what's up, baby boy? My main man, Will. Hey, thank you, Will, for becoming a member, a bread maker.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Hey, brother Will, every time somebody join the channel, I always do this for you. Hey, bro Will, welcome to the bread makers. Cause this is how we get at.
I'm a bread maker. We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shots me in the club, spinning them ends, smelling like ginger man oil in my bins. Drop top down and I'm rolling two friends. Bread making everywhere, starting new trends. Look at baby girl, she looks so good. She say she want a hustler, represent the hood. Knots in my pocket make these say You can't touch me even if you dream that you could. I'm so fresh. Yes, I'm fly. I got that money, yeah, man. I'm the guy. Shutting me down, no, use a lie. Ginger man, top bread maker in the shop.
Hey, shout out to my main man. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you supporting. I appreciate you, bro Will, being a bread maker, baby. Yeah, I'm giving y'all fire. That's me. That's right. That's my heater. You know what I'm saying? I don't flop. No, I don't flop. Yeah, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. But like I said, man, I just want to know why we not blaming Caitlin Clark for the loss. Hey, Riddick Milky Way. Hey, baby. I want to know she wins. Hey, boo. Yeah, she wins. Certified flopper. Y'all see that? See my baby girl. Yeah, the Aretha Epps, what's up? Hey, listen. This is a place for you to come and say whatever you feel on your heart. But long as you keep it, listen, long as you keep it classy, I'm good with whatever you got to say. That's your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. This is the way I feel. Okay? This is the way I feel about it. This is how I'm going to treat it. You got what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me because I got an honest opinion about what I see. And what I saw today, what's up, Hog Boss? My main man, Tony G, I see you in the house. Listen, my honest opinion, y'all, seriously. My honest opinion, Caitlin wet the bed. She wet the bed. Caitlin had the ball up top. What she like it? She had the possession, right? Coach put her back in, right? Coach put her back in, right? She got back in the game. She had the ball in her possession. Tasha Cloud say, I beg to differ. Hey, Tasha Cloud is a problem up there for a whole lot of people this season. They sent her over to Phoenix. She was like, man, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. And Tasha Cloud proving that she should be there on the New York Liberty squad. So let me go over the box score, y'all. Let me go over the box score. Let me be fair. I'm going to go over to the box score. I got to be fair. I got to show y'all the real thing. You know what I'm saying? I got to show y'all I gotta show y'all the real thing. That's just my internet, y'all acting up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We got something going on. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta be fair. And I will keep it a buck with y'all. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Indiana did have a chance to win this game, but they didn't. but they did. You know what I'm saying? They had a chance, but they did. Indiana had a chance to win this game, and Caitlin Clark wet the bed. She completely lost possession. She completely lost what it's supposed to be. She completely lost the ball. We just got to keep it 100. We got to keep it 100. And if you ain't trying to keep it 100 with me, then this ain't the place for you. Because I'm going to say what I say and be right on point with whatever it is that I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that damn. I feel that Natasha Cloud took the ball and did what she was supposed to do and defended. She did not foul that girl. She did not push Caitlin Clark to the ground. She did not do any of those things that makes the Indiana Fever go crazy. She played solid defense. I mean, what else do you want from her? What else do you want? The girl had the ball in the last second. Y'all got to stop this.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
CC saved that ball up. CC stat pattern on turnover. Oh shit. You diabolical. Hey, I'm just saying, y'all, that what I saw in this Indiana Fever game is Lexi Hall translated. Lexi Hall translated, y'all. If y'all can't see that Lexi Hall was really, really active on this offense, I don't know what y'all looking at. I was like, damn, Lexi Hall all over the damn place. And she came to play ball. I'm gonna pull the stats up because it been, man, my internet been acting up. Sorry about that stream, but I wasn't even gonna come live. But I just had to come live because I heard some diabolicalness. I heard them saying that DeWanna Bonner is an agent, and Caitlin Clark got fouled, and she wasn't the problem, or she wasn't the reason why they lost. Salute, boss. She wasn't the reason why
the Indiana Fever lost. It says, tell me the record of Indiana in their second year of the rebuild in 2017, and we can compare the stats of Sky season since this is their second year. I mean, what reference do they make? I read it for you, but what reference do they make? I'm talking about the game tonight. You ain't finna get me in no trick bag. What's up, boss? Big girl, what's up? No, you ain't finna put me in no trick bag. Indiana lost this game. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. I ain't playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all at all. You coming up in here because your butt hurt that Caitlin Clark had bad stats. You explain that to me. Explain it to me. You can't explain that to me because that's diabolical. That's called wetting the bed. That's called not being on your square. That's called not being on your square. 6 for 19. Are you kidding me? 2 for 11. Two for 11. This is what happened with CC. So don't be sitting up in here talking about CC this and CC that. She went to bed. I beg to differ. When you're a floor general, when you running the offense and you commanding and you making sure that people go here, people go there, you also have to make sure that you possessing the ball properly. 10 turnovers is unacceptable. Ten turnovers is unacceptable. You name what, when, what, and how in any basketball history, 10 turnovers by a single player. God damn. 10 turnovers by a single player is acceptable. And if you say, yeah, I beg to differ. Here go for the butt hurt. I changed it up for y'all. I know y'all can't. I know y'all already can't look at that damn stat. What's up, T. Camilla? Tim, hey, all I want to hear, who fought? I told y'all, Caitlin Clark fans that's up in here. Who fought was it for losing the game? Who fault was it? You tell me. Honestly. And I'll let it lie. Put it in the chat. The Caitlin Clark fans or who fault this was for the game being lost. I know it was Tasha Clown. I know it was Tasha Clown fault. I know it was Tasha Clown fault that they didn't win. But I'm talking about on the offensive side, y'all. I'm talking about on the offense. Y'all diabolical, chat. Hey, so Lexi Hall had 15 points. She had 1 steal and 2 rebounds. Lexi Hall had a good game. She tried to put them on her back, and she was 6 for 9, and then 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. Natasha Howard had 6 points, 1 assist, and 8 rebounds. Oh no, you ain't gonna get rookie. Hey, you ain't gonna get MVP like that, Natasha Howard, especially starting the season off. Not like that. She said she going for MVP this year. Well, now not like that. Aaliyah Boston had 27 points, 1 block, 2 assists, and 13 rebounds. She put the team on her back and said, "Come on." 27 points. Aaliyah Boston worked her butt off. She was, man, listen, she was down there abusing them down low. She was doing what she do. You know what I mean? Aaliyah Boston been having good games. These last 4 games, ain't nobody say nothing about Aaliyah Boston. Even though she had been unrivaled, she definitely took that to heart. And she came out here producing. Kelsey Mitchell had 15 points, 3 steals, 4 assists. Caitlin Clark had 18 points. She had 10 turnovers. Hey, she making history too now. Nah, she making history too. Now both our girls 10 turnovers. She's on a great start. 10 turnovers, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds. Because she had 10 turnovers, that takes away the 10 assists. 0 production on when they come to that. Because you had 10 assists, which was great. But you had 10 turnovers. 10 of those turnovers, that's what cost them the game. DeWanna Bonner had 2 points. They called DeWanna Bonner an agent. Diabolical. DeWanna Bonner had 2 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 7 rebounds. She was trying to contribute wherever she could get in, where she fit in, looked like to me. I mean, looked like to me she was trying to get in where she fit in. Sophie Cunningham. Everybody talking about Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham had 5 points, 2 turnovers, 3 rebounds. She was a -8. Kelsey Mitchell was a -2. Aaliyah Boston was a -2. Natasha Howard was a -9. Lexi Hall was a -4. And Caitlin Clark was a 6. She wasn't a plus because she was a 6. And DeWanna Bonner, of course, was a plus 9. We can't say plus 6. You turned the ball over 10 times. God damn. If that ain't no negative, I don't know what the heck. Okay. The New York Liberty. Leona Phoebe, she got hurt. Brianna Stewart had 16 points, 1 block, 3 assists, 7 rebounds. Jacquel Jones was killing them, y'all. I mean, the Loch Ness Monster was. Jacquel Jones is a piece of work, man. 6'7", kill you from the 3-point line, kill you from the mid-range, kill you down low. They got no answer for her right now in the beginning of the year. 1 block shot, 3 assists, and 12 rebounds, a double-double. Put the team on her back. Yes, she did. And we want to talk about Sabrina Ionescu and Caitlin Clark. Let me tell y'all something, Caitlin Clark fans. We talking about Sabrina Ionescu and Caitlin Clark. Sabrina Ionescu had 23 points, 0 turnovers. 0 turnovers, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. She had 23 points with no turnovers. And I heard one of the YouTubers say Sabrina Ionescu. So that means that YouTuber that I heard is playing into the narrative. Because how can you bring up Sabrina Ionescu's name but in positive of what she did in this game unless you clickbait? You clickbait. And you ought to be ashamed of your damn self. You saying something about Sabrina Ionescu, she didn't really have a good game. What? She had 23 points, no turnovers, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. See, but that's what I'm saying, y'all. Listen, bro Will. This is what I'm saying. These people are sick and they clickbaiters and they feed into what's going to get them some money. You know what I'm saying? 4,000 hits, 5,000 hits. Well, I'm building my chat. Listen, I'm building my chat. I'm building my subscribers. I'm building everything organically, man. And I thank y'all for rocking with me. I thank y'all for seeing that I am I'm very, very sincere. I am. Because I do like Caitlin Clark. I do. But I know she ain't, me in my heart, I know she ain't better than Sabrina Ionescu. I'm going to keep it above. She not yet. Not yet. You know what I'm saying? Sabrina Ionescu, I heard that YouTuber say, she had a, Sabrina Ionescu. What? Y'all better stop playing with Sabrina Ionescu, man. Yeah, she shot 25% from the 3. But overall, she was 8-20 with 23 points with no turnovers, though, damn it. I'll take that. I will take that. Yeah, Sabrina was cooking today. That's right, baby girl. Sister Riddick, you know I'm country. I don't know what you trying to do. I only went to the 3rd grade. Come on, be good to your brother. I'm sorry. Ionescu. Ionescu. All I know is she scored 23 points. That's what I know. Natasha Cloud is a dog. And on that Caitlin Clark video that I saw and all the other ones, they was trying to leave Natasha Cloud name out of it. Except for she fouled her. Nope, not gonna do it. Natasha Cloud had 16 points, 2 blocks, She did have 3 turnovers, 5 steals, 6 assists, 7 rebounds. I'll take them 3 turnovers because the production that she gave, she was a plus 13. Sabrina Ionescu was a plus 11. Jacquel Jones was a plus 2. Brianna Stewart was a plus, being a minus 7. And Phoebus, of course, she went out the game. Rebecca Gardner scored 2 points. Nothing to really talk about. She was a minus 7. And then Kennedy Burke, she hit some more threes. She really surprising me. She was a plus 10. She also had 1 block shot. She had 4 turnovers, though. She ain't had them turnovers like that. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Yeah, Kennedy Burke been coming out of the woodwork somewhere. I don't know. So I'm going to just tell y'all straight up. This was a hard-fought game. I like it. It felt like a playoff game. It was really, really competitive. I think that Caitlin tied her record for the most turnovers in a game. That's also when she debuted last year. Plus, Caitlin needs to work on her jumping game and trying to be only a logo. I agree. You said nothing wrong. You said nothing wrong. Hey, Sister Teresa, how you doing, my baby? I appreciate it so much. Shout out to Sister Rita Epps for the $5 super. I thank you so much. Knock it off, Wody Mac. Yo, Ness cool. Jean Gray, what's up? Judah Reed say, this is the thing. Maya Moore said it. Caitlin is not a leader. As a rookie, I watched Paige, Sonia, and Kiki be leaders. You know how they play in both sides of the ball. They do. You said something 100, brother. You said so. I'm about to let the panel come up. If you want to come up and give your view, please keep it clean. You know what I mean? Give your view, and we can talk about it. So I'm gonna let you come on up, and I'm gonna drop the link so y'all can get some of this heat off and say what you want to say. But remember, do not come up here cussing on my panel because I will cut you off. And please keep it respectable. Yo, listen, the way you see it is the way you see it. I'm not, I'm not mad at you for having your own point of view. I mean, we all human beings, and the way we see things, we see it the way we see it. But I don't lie to you. It says, you say, Angel can have a bad offensive game and still affect winning just off rebounds and defending. That is true. CC, on the other hand, is if she's not scoring and passing with all the turnovers, she's not effective. I agree. If that was not true, Judah, if it wasn't true, I want them to try to challenge you, Judah. If that wasn't true what Judah said, then why is she being taken out on defense? If what he just said was not true, then why is she being taken out on defense? Just listen, crazy work. Crazy work. I mean, damn. And I'm trying to be shots fired, Judy. That was that. Hey, Hey, Judah ain't giving her no pass. I agree though. It's 103 in the chat. Could you please hit the like button? If you would like to hit a, you know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for me because of course, you know, the YouTube likes to see you guys, you know what I mean, liking the content. And I appreciate y'all for being here. ADP, what's up, baby girl? I forgot to say hello to my baby. So if you want to, I just dropped the link. If you want to come up, you can come up. But the thing is, man, it's well said for everybody that Caitlin Clark needs to work on her game. Caitlin Clark needs to work on her game, guys, and she needs to do better. What's up, brother Tony? What happened, brother Tony? What happened, brother Tony? Something happened. Okay, I know him. I don't know if it was me or him, but yeah, Caitlin Clark needs to work on her game, her mid-range shot. She needs to work on her defense, sliding her feet, reading the shoulders of her opponent, and she also have to have quicker hands. That's not going to work with her just spreading her hands out, trying to guide the player to the out of bounds line. Listen, remember when you come up here, this is a new person. When you come up here, please be respectful.
It's Wody, bro, Claude.
Oh, okay. What's up, Wody, man?
Yeah, just on my Knicks, what happened? That's all.
Oh, okay. They got that ass whooped yesterday.
Change my name from Wody to Knicks. What happened ever since that day?
Got that
what
ass
happened? That's all right. That's why the Liberty is getting my lick back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Liberty on one. Listen, I cannot lie. The Liberty is really on one. And it looked like, you know what I'm saying? It looked like Wony Mac. The Liberty is dead serious. They look like they dead serious.
Well,
and they not playing with nobody, and they showing that they the champ.
So far, so good. I know John Quell probably. Well, I wouldn't say she could potentially get some MVP votes just on the strength, but she continue having a strong season, right? The up and down shooting percentages with Sabrina, and I guess it is what it is with that. You know what I mean? But thank goodness we got such a deep team. I mean, hell, Kennedy Burke has been a surprising player so far this season for us. She's playing well in you know her expanded role, and I can only, like I've been saying again to some people, imagine if we still had Lainey Hamilton was still available. And I can only, like I've been saying, your YouTube Tony G. Oh, I can only imagine if we still had Lainey Hamilton too, right? With everything that we got coming off the bench, like we got damn near starting lineup coming off the bench for the Liberty. So I've been saying 44-0, right? So if I'm saying 44-0, that means everybody get it. Indiana, I don't care who you is. So all I ask y'all then, so is this a good win? I know everybody got their own feelings about it, but is this a good win for the Liberty then?
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. I mean, they undefeated, right?
Well, yes, true that too. But they talking about quality of opponents. You know, a lot of people like, see in 5 games, 10 games, they beat the Aces to open it up. We don't get to see the Lynx until like damn near halfway through the season, right? Like I feel like the Lynx is the benchmark for us, right? But if the Aces ain't messing with us, right, we can get our hands on the Lynx, and if they not messing with us, then who should we lose to? I know something you may have off nights in there, but come on, bro.
No, they ain't gonna go 44-0. Not in this league.
44 and out.
Yeah, no, they ain't gonna listen. I believe that the Mercury could beat that ass.
Who?
The Mercury.
Who?
I believe that. Listen, because they are an unorthodox team. Nobody expected this from the Mercury. Nobody. What's up, her active life? I'm just saying, I believe that the Mercury can give them some go. And then I'm not going to take the Aces out of it, Brody Mac. I don't see them beating the Aces back to back. I don't see them beat the Aces. I really can't see it. And then they haven't played the Lynx yet. So you know that's a problem. You know that game. I'm waiting for that game.
That should be the only true test.
Go ahead.
I said that team should be the only true test. Is that me?
Go ahead, Tony G.
Oh yeah. I think Chicago should have got Kiki, man, to be honest. That would have been a nice little pick. You know what I'm saying? Instead of wasting it on Ariel Atkins. And then they wasted the 10 pick with some female. I don't know who that chick is, but it's just a waste of picks, man. You know, if they don't get themselves together, I think the coach, Tyler, gonna get fired, and Jeff P. Because they need to put good players around Angel to get her open and move. The real reason why Leah Boston moving the way she's moving, because they got a team. They got so many distractions around there. They had players around Angel. They didn't even care about the shooters, man. She's not going to score with all them defenders around her. All of them just scatter around her. And then she finally dipped it out to her. These fools missed. That was a wide open shot. And they missed, you know. Then they run around clowning on Angel. How can you clown on her when she have a terrible team to work with, you know? Then you want to blame her. Why don't you blame Camilla? Look how she playing. She playing terrible too. Nobody blaming her because they hate this girl so bad. They just want to sit up there and just blame only her. It ain't no coaching was terrible. The GM terrible decisions he made with the picks. I'm not saying Ariel Atkins sucks. You know what I'm saying?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't.
She's a good player. I'll give her credit on that. She's a good player, but they could have did better with them other picks. That was crazy. Wasting on this girl way over there and whatever the hell she had. She ain't come over to the play. Man, they should have took that 10 pick and grabbed something nice. And why would you put all these old players around Angel though? When they look, if you want to say if you want veterans and all that, right? You want veterans. Look how Washington playing. Look how them playing. They got young rookies, and they using their rookies. They not even using HBL. They're not even using her.
She should be starting.
The other girl. They're not using her either.
She should be
starting. That's why I say, I'm sorry. That's why I say bad coaching, bad GM, terrible players put around them, and they need to use Ariel Atkins more. Then they will see a better outcome. But these Clarkies, you ain't gonna never satisfy them. They just hate Angel. So it don't matter what she does, she bounce back. They still ain't they gonna stay quiet or they gonna say, oh, her field goal percentage terrible. Look at CC field goal percentage.
Man.
33% from the field.
She had the game before was bad.
Yeah. 2 games in a row. She was shooting terrible. 2 games. And then they was diving on Angel, karma like a mug. She got 5 turnovers. What do CC have now? 10. I tell you one thing she beat Angel on is turnovers. The chick will beat anybody in the league, but she ain't getting no MVP. It's just a waste of they just need to stop this MVP crap. She ain't nowhere near better than Asia Wilson. They need to wake up and see the flowers. Then they run around talking about she's the white Michael Jordan. Don't disrespect Michael Jordan like
Don't diss Mike.
That's what they on there saying. That is ridiculous. I see
Mm-hmm.
the white Michael Jordan. She got to get past Stephen Curry and all these other players, which she ain't never beat. You know, I think she's overrated. That's all I got to say. She's overrated. And they can be blind all they want. And matter of fact, I'm from Indianapolis. I'm not kissing Caitlin
Oh,
Clark.
you from the net? Oh, you down the street, baby.
Yeah, I'm from Indianapolis, right down the street.
Hey, I'll be there for the Circuit City Classic game too.
Oh, okay. You know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look for you, man. We hang out Circuit City Classic, man. I come all the
way. Say something, King Pricey, stop that capping. It's gonna be an interesting game, y'all. I'll tell y'all, tune in. Y'all don't care about my Liberty, but tap in because I like what Golden State got over there. I'm just reading what he said in the chat. I like that girl, Janelle Salone. I wanted her to come to the Liberty. I wanted them to take a chance on her. Everybody's saying about, what they love about Juju, her game. This girl, the way she plays, y'all are basically getting a preview of what potentially you could be seeing out of Juju. Juju a lot more athletic, a lot quicker, but this girl, she a little slower with her movements, but her footwork, you can see it. You can see how they learn. They learn overseas. Her game is immaculate, 3 levels. She go to the rack, she off dribble pull up. From 3, and she good on defense, and she's 6'2". Girl is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I know small sample size, but the girl is amazing, and she a rookie. So yeah, tap in when they play the Liberty. That might be her breakout game. While they get their head in, and she might still have 20 points, but we're gonna beat their head in. But hey, y'all might like that one.
And they talk about Angel don't have no fans nowhere just in Chicago. No, she got fans in Indianapolis too. People don't realize. I was at the game, the Indianapolis game. I was there when they was chanting. Someone was saying monkey noises. I heard a few people making weird noise. Because my granddaughter, she likes Angel Reese. She had her jersey on and everything. I hit her there. You know, they talking about Angel don't have other fans. Yes, she does. She have fans everywhere. You know, I was there at the stadium. I was there.
I wish I could have hooked up with you, bro, so I could see the atmosphere. Next time you go, Tone, in the nap, you just hit me up, man. You know, I'm right on IG. It's the same thing on IG. And me and you could have that call back, and then I like to get your view of things when you do go to the
K-Sap, that's my guy, man. Your boy K-Sap, that's my guy, man.
Okay.
I always support him, you know. That's why I started supporting you, because y'all the only realest guys on here. Y'all don't hate on people, y'all don't do none of that stuff. Y'all show respect. And just because y'all don't hate on Angel Reese, that's why they don't like y'all. Because y'all don't hate on her. Because y'all don't want to join they hating party. You know what I'm saying?
No, we ain't gonna do that over here.
And y'all keep it about basketball. Y'all ain't talk about Caitlin looks and all the way she dressed.
But I'll say this though, Tony G, right? And everybody's familiar with Keita that Quita Love Sports that watches a lot of YouTube content, right? Mm-hmm. That lady is pretty much down the line. She's gotten disrespected by both sides for whatever reason. This at a third, right? But it seems like everybody likes her. She don't disrespect nobody. So there's ways you can go about it, but everybody has their own methodology to how they do things. But it's obviously you can't be successful without being disrespectful.
Yeah,
that's my opinion. And Quita is the best example of it.
Well, I'll say this. First off, Tony G, what you said and the way you broke that down, that was spot on. That was spot on. And the thing that you just talked about, Wody Mac, I don't talk about nobody else's channel, which you already know how your brother get at. I don't talk about nobody else's channel except for Simply Ball dropping podcast, and that's it. You know what I mean? I give a shout out here and there. That's all I do. I give love.
Yeah, but them haters,
I don't give no hate.
Them haters be spying on y'all channels, though.
You know what I'm saying?
They send trolls over there to keep an eye on y'all, and then come back and start talking crazy, about y'all. But y'all don't say nothing about Caitlin Clark looks or anything like. Y'all keep it basketball. She has 10 turnovers, which is true. If you say bad stuff about Angel, just say the true stuff. Why are you making up stuff? Oh, she's on steroids. Come on, man. Y'all people are nuts. If she was on steroids, she wouldn't be in the league. Oh, she's suspended. We see all that garbage be plastered up. I ignore it. I tell my granddaughter to ignore it. You know, because she said, Grandpa, why they sit up there dogging her out like that? I said, because they slow people and retarded. You know what I'm saying? I don't say racist because I don't know for sure if they are. But when they say monkey noises, that sounds like to me racist. Who are you calling a monkey? You know? It wasn't a lot of people doing that. You know what I'm saying? But it was a few of them. I heard that little noise, you know?
Yeah.
And they told my Angel the one said that it was racist. No, Angel did not say anybody was racist noise. Her team didn't say that. It was some fans said that they heard that. Them noises. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, they just sitting around lie. All they do is lie. And then, by the way, Indianapolis is racist. People run around
It is.
Oh, it's not racist. Yes,
on
it
Main
is.
Street, baby. I sold a whole lot of final calls on Main Street, so you know I know Tone.
Yeah, they racist. I've been called niggers. I've been called all kind of stuff in Indianapolis. You know, at my job.
Listen,
I'm not
we
gonna
at
say
the
my
Black
job.
Woman Expo. Do you remember at the Black Woman Expo in '98 when they were standing outside holding signs? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was in 1998. So y'all don't tell me nothing about no Indianapolis. Tony G lived in Indianapolis, and remember when I was telling y'all, Jack, that I've been in Indianapolis, they was holding up signs. Well, here's a man that lives there. And in 1998, they was holding up racist signs at the Black Woman Expo in 1998.
Yeah.
Crazy work.
Yep.
So y'all cut down out about this ain't this and this ain't that, and they ain't racist. They some old Nick Talk Sports.
It's the state of the Ku Klux Klan. Come on, man.
That's right. He said, Nick Talk Sports said that they're all family related people in Indiana. How do you know when you in Ireland? How do you know? You ain't never been to no event in Indianapolis.
One thing I can say is Kayla not racist. I know she's not. And not all her fans are. It's some of them are. It's some of them are racist. And if anybody say they ain't none of them racist, they got to be lying to themselves. Come on, man. Because they call Angel Reese all kind of names, giraffe and all. I'm like, giraffe? Who look like a giraffe? She don't look nowhere near a giraffe. You know what I'm saying? People just make her. Ooh, she running up the court. They think she all that and all. I'm like, these people are nuts because they were shouting that crazy crap, at the game. Ooh, I hope she don't hurt Caitlin. What? It looked like to me, Caitlin just hit her. How she gonna hurt? Oh, because she thinks she's gonna swing on her or something. That was you thinking. Angel wasn't gonna do that because Angel ain't trying to lose no endorsement. She not. Caitlin ain't even worth it. She was gonna come and tell her why did she do that.
Right.
I don't think she would have.
What I would say is, I don't know who. I can only take a person for what they show me, right? You know what I'm saying, Tony G? Even if it's a black man, a white man, a yellow man, a brown man, whoever it is, when you show me whatever you show me, then I will judge for my personal judge on me dealing with you, because God is the judge of us all. But I would judge not to fool with you. And I was accused, Tony G, which you already know, Wody Mac and Tony G, and some of my members that's in the chat. I never race bait. They call me a race bait. I never race bait. I tell you, maybe it's because that I'm an older head that I experienced these experiences. And then just like I talked about the 1998 experience, you don't like that I brought it up, but it happened. This man lives in Indianapolis himself. And they have racist flyers. Niggers get out of here. In front of the Black Women's Expo.
Yeah.
This is why I cheer and I protect black women. This was the Black Women's Expo, which is one of the biggest events that be held in Indianapolis. You remember in '98, Tony G, It was over 1.2 million people that came to that expo. You remember that?
Yep.
That was the biggest expo in the 90s ever.
But I did tell you, Kaden, she's not racist though, but she
I mean,
does hate
I don't
Angel. She
know.
does hate Angel.
I don't believe that she is.
Because how is she talking about she tried to hit the ball? You didn't hit no ball. You pushed the girl. There was nowhere near a ball. You know, that's what she said. I was going after the ball. I swear that's what she said. Right? Am I right?
Right.
That's what everybody said.
No, she pushed.
She was going after the ball.
I think to
She
quote
went
her,
after her body, bro. That wasn't no
I
ball.
don't want to misquote the young lady, but all I recall her saying is it was a take foul. I remember
It
that.
was a take
She said
foul.
it was a take
Yeah.
foul. She said any ball player knows that it was a take foul.
Now, what if Angel fell to the ground and then by hand?
No, we all see the film.
Messing
She
her
pushed
hand
it.
up like that.
Yeah, no.
And what they
we
gonna
see
do?
the film.
They gonna cheer for that? Them people, you will see the real true colors out of them racist people. They would have been cheering for that crap. You know what I'm saying? You don't
Well,
cheer
they
for
was at the
nobody
free
getting
throw
hurt
line. They was standing up.
like that.
And at the free throw line, when she was at the free throw line, they was getting up out of the seat. One in particular, one by the free throw line was yelling at Angel while she was on the free throw line.
Yeah,
Shooting.
yeah, they was. And then they laughed that she missed the free throw. Angel is a good free throw shooter.
Oh yeah, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that video of that man that he was wearing a Pacers jersey in New York and they threw bags of trash at him? he's getting Tyrese Halliburton is giving them tickets to the next Pacers game. Game 4. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, sports fans don't don't expect and it's WNBA fans are much more demure. You see worse. You see worse in NBA.
You say you doubled up.
That's me.
Go ahead. Yeah, that was you. Go ahead.
So that I would consider booing somebody at the free throw line of the opposing team. That's light stuff. You know what I mean?
But I do hope Chicago bounce back, man. Get themselves together, man. Because this is looking terrible. But they're gonna have to if they continue to lose, like they gotta start making some trades, you know, getting rid of them old players, you know. They're garbage, you know. But the way they look, I don't think no team gonna want to go over there. No players don't want to go over there. The way they
I've been telling a lot of people though, just on the strength though, you pay attention. I think bro Claude, you back? You no sound.
I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, what I was saying, I think teams that are not really trying to compete for a championship this year, you kind of have to take it easy because the CBA next year, along with the fact that 80% of all players are on 1-year deals and they're free agents, your team can look totally different next year. You could pick up some great pieces out of free agency next year when everybody's looking for a home. Now, again, mind you, most players are probably going to have their first and second choices where they want to go. Like a lot of people have Phoenix on their radar because Phoenix, they treat their players good. And well, Tasha Cloud will tell you differently, but they got the facilities. That's the Phoenix Suns owner. Boom, boom, Las Vegas. You know, they got their $1 billion owner, and who knows? People may want to go to Golden State because they got the backing of the Warriors, and of course, everybody wants to come to New York. And we got our facility coming in 27. Now, if people are more concerned with where they're at, you know what I mean, compared to how much money they can get, yeah, they may be an issue. But if people just want to chase the biggest bag they can get, your team could look amazing next season if people are just willing to take the most money they can get. So you don't too trip. If me being a smart GM, I'm not trading you nothing for this year, knowing that most people ain't gonna be on the roster next year anyway. I'm not trading for nothing.
So
nothing of substance.
You from New York?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not trading unless I'm trading you for a player that's going to be under contract for another 2 years or so. I'm not trading nothing to substance right now. So I don't think there's nothing you can get that's actually worth it. And it wouldn't make no sense to me because then if it's not a move to make a playoff push or you know what I mean, or because of injury, it's all for naught because you just trading to be trading at that point. You feel? Does that make sense, bro, Claude?
It actually makes a lot of sense. What I will say is this. Hey, listen. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I want y'all to hear me. I know I'm an old school cat, right? By me being an old school cat, you know, I always say this. You know, me and K-Sap, we always talk about, you know, things that has happened or things that we can, you know, go there and pertain to. I heard what you said in the soliloquy, brother Wody man. But what I will say is, I will agree with some
So
of
I
it.
told you, you got feedback, my brother.
Me, I do.
And when I muted myself and I still heard it, and I saw his, I think his feedback, he might got YouTube on while he listening to us. I think that's what it is. Because he got feedback.
Can you hear me now? Do I have feedback now?
Still hear feedback when I'm muted, yeah.
Hold on, let's see.
Let me.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me now?
It was Tony, like I was saying, it was Tony. Tony got the YouTube on, I think, while he listen. Because now when you talk, I don't hear it.
Okay.
So he probably had YouTube still playing.
Yeah. So the thing is this, y'all. I would say this, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Listen, when the CBA drop next year, and everyone is free agents, they're coming to Chicago. It's a whole slew of players. Angel Reese had already, you know what I'm saying? Jeff Pagliosha was like, you know, calm down. I'm telling y'all, with the facility that's being built, with the popularity of Angel Reese and the definitive narrative that the media has put on Caitlin Clark, it's not fair for Caitlin Clark. No, it's not fair. Because I will say it's not fair that the media is trying to make her Snow White. It's the media. She's just a rug, hard-nosed player. She's scrappy. She is a hothead. She loses the ball. She sometimes she's on, sometimes she's off. She gets frustrated on the court, but overall, she got hard enough to go out there with all of this stuff going on to go and play. Angel Reese got the most heart because you know why? They made baby girl a villain. And she didn't ask to be a villain, but she said, if y'all gonna name me a villain, then I'll take on the villain role. So let me bust this straight real quick. If y'all don't understand what's going on, okay, the season that's going to transpire, we got to get through this season. And I don't think it's going to be a bad season. I believe that we at least will be 500. And that's all you can ask for a team that's in rebuild. That's even actually a lot more than what you can ask for. Haley Van Lith needs to be played. Maddie Westbelt needs to be played. But Haley Van Lith needs to be put into some of these games as a starter. She should be going back and forth with Sloot, Van der Sloot. She should be going back and forth and starting to give Sloot some rest. Because obviously we just seen 2 games that Slooty looked very tired. Sloot looked very tired. I don't know because of the new baby and she juggling. I don't know what that is. But for what I know is that Haley Van Lith must start. Maddie Westbelt should be able to play and get into the game to show at least what she has, Tyler Marsh. We are not getting any production from the people that you have already had into the game. And I will say this. We have to be very honest with ourselves in what we saw. We saw the Chicago Sky in 2 games lose by 60 points. We have to be, I keep it a buck. Everybody could get it over here. The Chicago Sky lost by 60 points in 2 games. That's horrible and it's diabolical. Very bad. And then our baby girl, Angel Reese, had a bad game. She had a first horrible game. She had her first. We saw her play good. All last year, pretty much. She was balanced. It wasn't perfect. No, I ain't gonna sit here and lie and cap. It wasn't perfect. But she played balanced last year. And she translated way before Caitlin. Caitlin was 1-8 last year. Caitlin Clark was 1-8. Angel Reese came right in, and she came and took people's spots. Wody Mack, Brother Tony. She came in. Izzy Harrison was supposed to have that spot that Angel Reese came in to be on the bench. She said, I beg to differ. She said, I beg to differ. And not only did she take the spot, she took and broke records in the position that they said that she was going to be either put on a bench or waived or put on a bench. That's what happens to number 7 in the history of the WNBA. We can't cap. We can't play with it. Look at what's going on right now. All over the WNBA right now. Do you see Kiki? Do you see Citron? Do you see, I mean, man, you got a lot of rookies. Look, Paige ain't doing bad. Paige is not doing bad. So Caitlin and Angel is in the sophomore year. Is it going to be perfect? Well, Caitlin, if you judge it by the 4 games they had, she's off to a slow start. I'm being fair.
I guess you would say 50-50. I guess you would say 50-50 because this
right.
The first 3 games where people was not saying nothing about Turner because she had 3 turnovers each of those first 3 games, and this one had an explosion of 10. So then it's up in the air. Atlanta held her down one game, and then she had 27 points one game, and then 20 the other. So it's like it's a 50-50. It's up in the air.
That was my point.
Yeah.
Angel only played 2 games. She did good one game. She was the leading scorer one game, and she lost one game, right? That's 50-50, right?
Yeah. I even say the same for my girl Sabrina, but our one consistent, Jonquel's been consistent. Sabrina still has not been efficient per se. Like, even though she had 8 for 20, 8 for 19, whatever. Not efficient, but we winning. So what can you say?
But she had no
excuse a lot when you win. We do excuse a lot when you win.
Well, but we know what Sabrina can do when she go off.
She had no turnovers, Wody Mack. I'll take that.
Yeah, Sabrina go off, man. I'm telling you, she go crazy, bro.
I'll take the 8.
She can score.
I'll take the 8 for 20 any day. You ain't had no turnovers? Oh, I take that.
Yeah, just keep in mind though too. She, even though we do classify Sabrina as a point guard, she's that shooting guard role. So the ball goes through her to get either a shot off or get out of her hand real quick. She hasn't been put in a position to really run the offense.
No, she's not playing the point. Tasha Cloud playing the point.
Yeah,
so she the point. So she's in her true position.
Yeah, I saw. Ain't Izzy over there?
Yeah, she is. She don't play though like that. Izzy is buried on the bench. He really don't play.
Yeah,
I saw
you
over
diabolical, Tony G.
I saw her over that bench warming. I saw.
Yes, brother Will. Yes.
She gonna get a ring on this bench too, though.
Man, they're gonna do it like they did Diamond and Shield, like them other team did Diamond and Shield. They're gonna wave her.
She over there with her girl. She over there with her girlfriend riding the bench, about to get a ring.
Yes, bro. Will, you call my name? What's happening? I'm paying attention.
Hey, I heard Dana over there hooping too, huh?
What, Tiff?
I mean, I hope Dana over there hooping over there with
timeout
with the Las Vegas Aces.
What's going on? No, nobody should be putting you in timeout.
The reason why HBL is not playing good because she's not getting no playing time.
Oh, I see. Yes, somebody did time him out, bro, Claude. I put in the. I mean, you can see it yourself too. Somebody did. Might have been an accident.
It probably was an accident. Hey, brother William he's a bread maker. Hold on a second, brother Will. I'm finna fix that right now. I'm finna make you a moderator.
That's why Centron and Kiki over that balling because they get some play time. Man.
Hold on, bro, Will. I'm gonna make you a moderator. I'm gonna make you a mod because all the bread makers, even
seem like
Wody Mack and everybody is a mod. When you're a bread maker, you able to.
It seemed like Title don't trust his rookies. That's what it seemed like to me.
No, he don't.
Like that. No, he don't trust his rookies.
No, sir.
He must don't know what Haley can do, bro. I'm telling you, man. He needs to start playing that girl, getting her warm and getting her in the game, and the other chick. Then he start playing them two, man, and warming up. That's why
I don't know because I can see whose name is attached to the timeout. I don't feel like I'm doing no snitching or nothing, but I can see who's next. So I don't know. Maybe that might have been a mistake. I don't even know who that brother's name is. I don't recognize that name, but
yeah. Who name is it? What name?
Well, it says James Wilson timed him up.
Oh,
probably. I don't know who that is.
Wilson.
James Wilson. It said James Wilson timed him up and deleted his comment.
Dang. Ain't that a Washington assistant coach from Chicago Sky?
I don't know who that is though. James Wilson. Never seen that name before.
I heard he was Chicago Sky assistant coach under Reese Witherspoon.
Say it again. Say it again, bro.
He was Chicago Sky assistant coach under Teaspoon.
Oh yeah, over there on the Washington Mystics.
But why did they hire Teaspoon? What's going on, man? That is crazy. Why you hire
but it's coach? Let me let you understand this, Tony G. Jeff P got juice in the WNBA. Mm-hmm. Do you see Kennedy Carter anywhere?
Nowhere.
Oh, okay. Right. Y'all better stop playing with. Listen,
hey, make sure you add that blow crawl allegedly. All right.
Allegedly. What's up? What's up, Pro Fam? What's up, brother Marcus? So listen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep it a buck with everybody that's here. Chicago is in the rebuilding stage.
Yep.
They are not on a losing situation, but they're not even on a winning situation. Once again, do I think they're going to be 500 this year? I think they're able to be 500. Yeah, Tony G on the panel, K-Sap. He came up here. So do I think that Chicago Sky gonna have a losing season? I don't believe so. I'll give, like I told you, give it 5 or 6 games, and then we can call it the way we see it. But right now, I don't see it that way. I do think that it is a little tragic that they lost by 60 points in 2 games.
That's terrible.
That's
Tony,
very
you got
terrible.
YouTube playing in the background?
What you say, brother?
Tony G, I was asking, does he have YouTube playing in the background?
Yeah, you got to make sure your YouTube down sometimes. So the thing is, what's up, brother K-Sap? So what we have here is a situation where the Indiana Fever, right now, the Indiana Fever fans and the Indiana Fever YouTubers right now is calling DeWanna Bonner the ops. Diabolical. Diabolical. A video was made. Hey, Coach Marcus, a video. Explain to me, why would somebody put a video and make a video with DeWanna Bonner being an agent? Why would she even risk her career, her legendary career of what she is and who she is? See, these are the things and the narratives that I say when those type of things is put out.
Hey, bro, Claude, you gotta
go ahead.
You gotta rehead. You gotta reverb, bro.
I got reverb.
You know, it's Tony G. That's what I was saying.
It's Tony G.
We found it. I don't know what's wrong with his stuff though. It's Tony G.
It's all right. Tony G just mute, and then when you talk. Just stay muted, Tone.
He probably on the stream and still got the web page open. The YouTube page is open, and the StreamYard page is open.
Page is open, Tony G. Just close down your YouTube page. Stay up here on the panel. Just shut your YouTube page down, and then stay up here on close one of those blocks, one of those pages. But what I was saying, Coach, I was just talking about where I think it's so unfair. Pharaoh X, what's up? I think it's so unfair for DeWanna Bonner, a historian, the 3rd leading scorer in the WNBA, to be called an agent of chaos is so egregious and it's disrespectful. And this is the things that I do have a problem with. These are YouTubers also. We can't just say it's Caitlin Clark fans. No, it's Indiana Fever fans and YouTubers that is saying these type of things. And it's not necessary. Let the girls play. Coach Marcus heard me many times and many times over. Let Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese play basketball. Let them play basketball. The only reason that I do have this channel, the only reason is that how baby girl was getting slammed last year, Angel Reese. And it was an unfair dialogue going on to people across America. So I came up in here in these YouTube streets because KSAP said, man, get you this and this and this. I want you to do this and this and that. And I said, okay, fine. I didn't even want to be so much into it, but then I saw that it was a business. I'm a businessman, so I like to do business. And he said, I guarantee you, bro, Claude, if you do what I say, you'll be monetized in no time. I did exactly what the man, I stayed up day and night. I made videos. I did what I was supposed to do. I was up on the panels. I made sure that I wasn't out here. He said, and then let me tell y'all something to the people, the Caitlin Clark family that's in here.
You know I'm one of them.
KSAP said, oh yeah. KSAP said, don't talk horribly about anybody, bro, Claude. Give your fair opinion and keep it real as you can. Now, it has been some days that I have been pissed off. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. And I do have a hot wire sometimes. But one thing about me, I got a good heart. I'm good-natured in my decisions and what I'm doing. But when I'm pissed off, I could get pissed off just like everybody else. Just like everybody else, and I'm human. So I just wanted to say this, and I'm gonna let Coach Marcus go ahead and cook and let you know the topic. But I would say that it's unfair to throw any player or any coach under the bus because of what the turnout of a game is. It's unfair.
That's facts. But it's like, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. And we've talked about this with KSAP amongst ourselves. And even you'll find if you check out my videos, bro, Claude, at the end of them, I got a new tag. It's in bright orange. It says "Keep it basketball." So I'm making a conscious effort. I'm making a conscious effort to not fall into the traps of the bullshit, the the narratives, all of that kind of stuff. Because I've been seeing a trend going on. Everybody's hitting the clickbait. People are talking about stuff where they taking stuff out of context. They'll take a 3-minute conversation, take 5 seconds out of it, and then that's what they'll go with.
Oh yeah.
Or I just heard the other day. I encourage anybody, and I don't even mess with the Breakfast Club like that. But that interview with Dawn Staley on the Breakfast Club was phenomenal. And somebody took a piece of that and was this dude, I ain't even gonna mention his name, but he sounded like a little kid that was tattletaling on somebody to his grandmama. Ooh, guess what she did? That she ain't gonna get away with that. And I was like, are you serious? But that's what it's come to, because everybody, that's how a lot of people are getting these clicks. So I was like, you know what? Y'all know I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. Y'all know my affinity and my history with Kelsey Mitchell and why I go with Indiana. But I still like Angel Reese. I still like Gabby Williams in Seattle. I've taken it upon myself. KSAP introduced me to my man Alfred, old boy from New York. He introduced me to all the French players. So I'm watching the French players, Gabby Williams and Carla Lee and Maureen Johannes. So I'm trying to expand my game and understand everybody else in the game and not falling for these narratives. And I'm trying to keep it basketball. Caitlin Clark, They should have won that game tonight, but there's a reason why the New York Liberty are defending champions. Jonquel Jones is a beast, and she a big that can hit a three-pointer with consistency. But having said all of that, did I think she was fouled at the end? I actually don't. I think Natasha just D'd her up real good. The egregious no call was the one on DeWanna Bonner when she got knocked down and they didn't give it to her. That was the bad call. But in spite of all of that, Indiana still had an opportunity to win that game. But the bottom line for Indiana is they did not hit any shots in the fourth quarter. Open shots. Not to mention what they was missing in the paint. Kelsey Mitchell missed 3 layups because she was moving too fast in the lane. So they had opportunities to win, and that's going to come back, and they'll get some in the future. But as of this day, there's a reason why New York got that ring. So count it as an L. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I try to keep it a buck. Caitlin Clark, yes, she's one of my favorite players, but I used to be a coach. One of the things that irks me the most as a coach is when you as a player have bad body language. And we all know what does Caitlin Clark do. When she don't get the calls her way, she put them palms in the air. You know, why? Why ain't you call that a foul? Man, shut the fuck up and keep playing. The game is still going on. You get back into the game. Because there's a couple times New York had a power play because she's still on the other side of the court complaining to the refs. So, man, we get all of that, man. Just keep it a buck, keep it basketball. If you don't like Angel Reese, if you're gonna be mad by yourself. Yes, Angel Reese had probably the worst game in her career. Mm-hmm. And now, like if you saw my video the other day, how do you respond to that? How do you come back to that? So I want to see what she's gonna do the next game. She ain't gonna play like that all year.
Nah.
So she's gonna have to come back. She'll be all right. But they got other issues to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Marsh might not be it, but for the same reasons I just talked about, Indiana losing. It ain't all on Tyler Marsh. At some point in time, them women on the court have to make shots, period. And they are missing open shots that can make the difference. You can get into Tyler Marsh is going to have plenty of time to shorten his own leash. But when you on the court, Angel, you can't be missing 4 layups under the basket. You can't do that.
No,
you can't do that. What's the name? I was about to say Vandersloot, but not Vandersloot. No, it is Vandersloot, right?
Yes.
You're not getting good shots and good play from her. Camila Cardoso is still being underutilized. I don't know what, and I'm seeing her body language is not looking good either. Because I don't know who that was. Was that Ariel Atkins that had the ball and didn't pass it to her when she was posting up? And she damn near walked off the court.
BD.
Man.
That's so rude of me. Pardon me, Coach Mark, because I just happened to glance over and saw that comment on the screen. I had to laugh.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing that Chicago needs to worry about, because I'm looking at it from body language, but they see that on film sessions. That's the type of stuff that can add up and can blow up. So you really gonna see what type of player or what type of coach Tyler Marsh is. Because I don't know if he's dealt with this type of stuff before, where very, things get real tense when you losing. So he gonna have to handle a lot of personalities while he in there. Because to your point, it is a rebuild year. But do the players know that? Because they might have to come to grips with that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I keep it a buck. And y'all know, from my point of view, I don't like to be looked at as biased. And sometimes my energy be, I'm gonna do this because of, you got what I'm saying? So it looks kind of disingenuous. But I'm not being disingenuous to the ones that is in the chat that don't have a voice, just only the keyboard. All I'm saying is this. At the end of the day, we have to understand that this is basketball, damn it. This is basketball, and the players need time to grow their game. We got people that is now viewing the WNBA just like, right now we talking about Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever and Stewie and Jackwell Jones and Sabrina Ionescu during the time it was a playoff game right now going on in the NBA. Never happened before. Never happened before.
Never. Yeah, that's that Caitlin Clark effect, big bro.
Never happened.
Yeah, I'm trolling. That's that Caitlin Clark effect, huh?
So at the end of the day, yeah, it's a Caitlin Clark effect. It's an Angel Reese effect. It's a Kiki Efren effect. It's a Sonia Citron effect. You see Sonia Citron?
Hey, bro, Claude. Hey, bro, Claude. We seeing Kiki and we seeing Citron as those that are watching this tapped in and decided to pay attention to these games as basketball fans, right? The public at large ain't paying attention to that. It don't seem like, because when we get to the ESPNs,
did you see the ratings on the Valkyries in the LA?
Yeah, the Valkyries got a fan base that looks like they gonna tap in, right? But as far as like how good Kiki is playing, how good Citron is playing, only the basketball aficionados are noticing that. I think people who are actually tapped in with the W, right? Because you'll be hard pressed to get somebody to go turn off the Timberwolves and the OKC game to go watch Kiki right now. And it is what it is. But those that are here and seeing it, we getting treated some good basketball. Kiki outplayed Asia. And people talk about it. It's one game, yes. The Kiki outplayed Asia, even though they took that 2-point loss. She outplayed Asia Wilson. She making a name for herself.
Kiki ain't scared.
Ain't never scared.
Ain't that what I said, Coach Marcus? Remember when you was on that panel? I said she was a dog. They laughed at me. Did they laugh at me, Coach?
You should have known she wasn't scared when she threw Sophie to the ground.
Yeah, but that's Sophie. Come on, that's like Shaquille O'Neal picking on Nate Robinson.
I know that's what they. But
that's like, you know what I mean? That's Shaq picking on Nate Robinson.
But Sophie is a scrapper, right? She a Riley player, right?
Yeah.
All right.
This height and weight difference in boxing for a reason.
Yeah, she wanted a drama queen.
Hey, bro, just real quick, can we trash Courtney Williams for a second? Because I don't think she's got enough airplay. How you go 0-for-11? You're a professional.
So
how does that work?
Everybody get it. Everybody get a turn.
Watch this, BD. No one cares.
Why?
Because it's not.
I don't understand. 0 for anything is 0 for anything.
I agree. I said it last night. I agree. No one cares because it's not Caitlin or Angel.
Everybody,
yeah, but that's bullshit.
The one that did that too.
And that's annoying to me. That goes against all of the basketball stuff that we supposed to be talking about. If we're gonna talk basketball, we need to talk basketball for everybody. Why we got to focus so much on Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark and what they doing? It's 156 women in this league playing. This woman went 0-for-11 on the team that was the runner-up to the championship last year. Why aren't we dragging her? Can we drag Courtney Williams, please? Can we drag her? Like they wanted to drag Angel Reese. They made a big thing. Oh, she missed 7 shots from 4 feet. And here's the thing. Again, she's a professional. You can't be missing from 4 feet. I get that. You can't be missing from 4 feet. There's no excuse for that. But at the same time, this woman went 0-for-11. I don't care if she missed 11 jump shots. She still missed 11 jump shots. Why are we not dragging her with the same vitriol?
But she get a free pass, man. They hate Angel Reese.
BD, the one important thing out of all of that though was that she was guarded by Sanaya Rivers in her first game back. Her first game back in W action, and made Courtney Williams go 0-for-11. She was on Courtney Williams most of the game.
Sanaya Rivers was a problem.
That she solidified the fact that she's a bona fide defender with that.
Now I dig it, but my thing is I just don't like the double standard of it all. Yeah, the girl went 0-for-7 and then the sky falling. This girl go 0-for-11 and it's nothing. Like that's crazy to me. That's crazy work to me.
It's crazy.
Like I said again, what I think would have been a good story. It was Sanaya Rivers guarding her, She went 0 for 11. It was kind of overlooked. How'd she go over 11? Who they played? The Sun. Oh, Sanaya Rivers Gardner. Oh, interesting. Maybe that might be something to see if Sanaya Rivers is really that type of defender as we thought. But again,
hey, I got my baby Paige up in here, so y'all hold on a second. We got Paige up in here. She got something to say. Go ahead, baby Paige, on the subject you already know. You've been in here for a minute. Go ahead and give me your claim, baby girl.
I don't really have anything to say. I was just up here to just say hey.
Oh, okay. I love you, baby Paige. Hey, Coach Marcus, this one of our babies right here, man. She's fair. Paige is fair. She's listening to the game. She liked the way to be involved. She liked to be a part. So she just was up in, she just have been the last 3 shows she has been participating, and she's learning from people like yourself, Wody Mack, me, and especially our lead, our main man KSAP, telling her and teaching her things. So okay, Paige, if you need to say anything, don't hesitate, because we're gonna get right on in it. Go ahead, Wody Mack.
Okay, look, I'm gonna jump off here.
You got that reverb again, brother. Keep in mind, you got that.
I'm gonna jump off here. Thank you for having me. I'll be in the chat,
BD,
bro. Thank you for. I just wanted to drag Courtney Williams real quick. I just wanted to drag Courtney Williams because I ain't think that was right. Everybody wanted to drag Angel Reese for going 0 for 7, but nobody had nothing to say for Courtney Williams going 0 for 11. I don't like the hypocrisy in that. But I'm gonna get off here. Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you, BD. I appreciate you for coming up. So, Coach, this is my other thing. Wody Mack and Tony G.
What up, Wody?
Yo, what up, Coach? What's happening?
So this is what I want to hear. I want to hear, why do we have to have a situation where we know that this is a basketball game? We also know that these players are professional basketball players. Why do we have to have a situation where, just explain it to me, where the players have to go through a situation of uncomfortability, not because they're professionals, because Coach Marcus, you was a professional. And I understand, my cousins, I got plenty of family members that have been professional basketball and football players. So, I know I know the field in the court. But I'm saying for the chat, for your professionalism, because you as a professional for the Eagles, by the way, y'all, Coach Marcus played professional football. Why is it that the individual player has to be pointed out and the team actually did the debacle or the fumble? Can you answer me that?
Well, it depends on the situation. In this particular situation, when we're talking about basketball, I mean, it's not too hard to figure out. You got to follow the money. Because if we're talking about, let's separate the two. Let's separate what we do as content creators and what we see with terrestrial television. Terrestrial television has metrics that they can measure that will tell them, when you talk about Caitlin Clark, your views do this. When you talk about Angel Reese, your views do this. When you talk about Courtney Williams, your views don't do this. So they have metrics that they got to meet. So to my man that was asking why they don't talk about Courtney Williams, the answer is because she don't move the needle like that. You got Courtney Williams, you got Caitlin Clark, you got Angel Reese, you got Asia Wilson, you got Sabrina Ionescu and that whole crew in New York. So you got some people that move the needle. Some people move the needle more than others. But we know who moves the needle the most. Anything that's going on with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark individually, or better yet, Angel Reese to Caitlin Clark, or Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, is going to move the needle to the highest degree. That's why they made all of that fuss about the take foul on from Caitlin Clark to Angel Reese. Did I think Angel Reese overreacted? Not really. We see that shit in the NBA constantly. But did you hear anything about Dejanay Carrington ripping that girl,
Jessica Shepard?
Jessica Shepard,
Yeah.
That girl still got a scab on the bridge of her nose now from when Dejanay raked her back. And then on top of that, Dejanay stood on top of her like, what? Like, what you gonna do? You ain't hear, you heard crickets.
Nothing. I saw it.
What that tells me is
Paige was up underneath that. Yeah.
They're more worried about what they can pull out of the Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark rivalry. Because I still say it's not them, it's everybody else around it. And to my point earlier, when you look at the content creation and all this kind of stuff, everybody's feeding to this. It's almost like you ever seen them nature shows where the shark is swimming in the water and you got all them little fish sucking the plankton and in the microscopic fish off the bottom of the shark. That's what this is. You got a lot of content creators
like leech,
they trying to leech off of it. And it's to the point now, it's like, for me, I'm good at giving somebody a good letting alone. So what I try to do, even though I understand it's difficult, just ignore it. I don't feed into it no more. Even though because trust me, I done got called the names. You simping for Caitlin Clark, Coons, and all of that kind of bullshit. Don't press in, as Herm Edwards said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't feed into it. That's what the WNBA's problem is. How the WNBA gonna launch an investigation when nothing happened? What I want to know is who told, and this is really, if you really want to get down to it, who told Angel Reese or who told any of those players that the shit was going on in Indiana Stadium? I want to know who told them that, because a couple of days later, Tyler Marsh was like, well, this is the first I'm hearing of it. What? All of this stuff. And not to mention, let's look at let's use common sense and do some homework. They play at the same place that the Pacers play. Right. So that means that is an NBA facility. So, they got the top of the line facility, top of the line technology. They got money behind that facility. And I'm telling you right now, they can look at any section. They got hot mics everywhere. They can zoom in everywhere. So, and not to mention, they got mics on the floor.
But also, let's keep in mind, Coach, if they also too, you saying investigation, guess what? They're also asking people who are working there, what did you hear?
Correct. So
I understand everybody has their implicit biases, but I really, just like how it goes with politics, where we gang bang for one side, and then those people also that in down the middle.
Yeah, you can't.
Sometimes you got to be also honest with yourself. Am I being biased right now in this moment? And if it don't matter, it don't matter.
My problem is this: if it existed, you got 10,000 fans with a 4K phone and microphone in their hands. Somebody would have came out with something.
It's one other thing too, right? As much as people say that it is a terrible environment, and how much those tickets cost the closer you get to the court. Which person you think that thinks it is a terrible environment paid that much money to get that close to this?
Thank you.
Hey, who paid that much money to get that close to put that video on Twitter? Said I was there.
When people
paid $600 to be uncomfortable. Hey,
when people try to put out a narrative, they lose common sense. They lose common sense. They try to do the same thing in Atlanta. They said that they was trying to say stuff in the crowd, and the only thing the lady was saying was, "You in Atlanta." They was talking to Caitlin Clark when she was talking shit to Ryan Howard, and Ryan Howard was in her ass. They was like, "You can't do that. You in Atlanta, baby. You can't." And I'm like, "Well, what's the problem?" But somebody was trying to initiate, trying to feed into the narrative they being racist in Atlanta. No, the hell they not. They pay their money. They can say what they want to say. And if it was racist or something like that, I guarantee you they got it on a microphone. There's too much security. They got security in every section now because now they looking for it. That's how they operate because they don't want to lose
Coach
no money.
Marcus, Tony G was there actually on the panel. So you can ask Tony G what he heard when he was there. Yeah. So go ahead, Tony G.
They was making monkey chats. That's what I heard. It was like
did it sound like that?
No, it was like they was doing that.
Yeah, but I guess my question is who?
They was
Because if
making
they was
who noise.
if
And
they
then I
were
was
doing
like,
it
man,
loud
what's your
enough for
problem?
Andrew Reese to hear it, that would be on the
No,
microphone, that would be on the
you
live
weren't doing it
feed,
loud
or that
enough,
would be
bro.
on the
Yeah.
broadcast
It
feed.
was like it was 5 guys making that noise and like 4 stands down from us because we was up at the top.
Right. Now here's the other problem. Now you got 5 guys representing thousands of people.
Yeah. It's very
That's
hard.
the problem.
Now my point is,
But
Coach
I was
Mark,
That's the
getting ready to
problem.
start
my
recording from
point
my
is,
phone.
right, my point is, it was somebody that was there that saw it. That was the reason why I was going to put Tony G on it. So that was kind of like answering your question, where it was, how many people was doing it, and that it did happen for as Tony G being there. Okay, so what do we do with that?
You can't do nothing
as content creators. What do we do with that? And why if we do have someone that was there, that was here, he don't have he's not a content creator as of what we know right now. So he don't have an active page that is putting out content. So he came up here and said his take on what he saw in the game, which I asked him next time when he goes to the game, I would like to be on the phone with him sometimes just to see how the stadium is, because I'm gonna try to make a couple of the games, but y'all know, just like Coach Mark, I'm very busy. I'm in the, you know what I mean, my daughter is an actress and doing a lot of things right now, and she's active right now. So, you know, my son is active. He's in the show business and he's active now. So I got a third child that just graduated that's in show business. So I'm very active right now. But what I wanted to say, Coach Marcus and Wody Matt, and to the chat, I went to the Serv'n City Classic game in 1998, Coach Marcus, in Indianapolis. Go research it. 1998. They had "Get Out of Indianapolis, Nigga" on posters at the Black Woman Expo. Standing outside. I'd never seen that type of situation. It was in the 90s. You know, I'm in my 20s. And we was at the Serv'n City Classic to promote our album. And the Black Women's Expo was the biggest in the 90s. In 1990, they had like 1.2 million people. And that happened in Indianapolis. And then when I was selling Final Calls on Main Street, which Tony G will let you know about Main Street. Main Street is predominantly mixed race. So I was out selling Final Calls, and I would tell you every 4 to maybe 5 lights, I was told, "Get out the street, nigga. Get that SHIT out of here." Maybe every 4 to 5 lights. You know, or if we average it out, because it could be 10 lights and it happened, but then the next light it'll happen again. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. But
I'm just saying, I don't want to cause an atmosphere of us playing like that. Indianapolis ain't what it is.
Nah, but I asked that same question back to you. What do you do with that information? I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. When you saw in the news all of those races picketing in Lincoln Heights, Ohio, them were my people. That's where I'm from. Those were my friends. I used to drive that road every day to pick up my friends out of Lincoln Heights and go. So I understand that, but I guess the point is, what do you do with that information?
That's what I'm
saying. Ain't much you can do.
Nothing.
When you was in that situation, what did you do?
That mic.
When you, and now with the people going into the stadiums now, because I guarantee you can find just as many black folks that'll tell you they had a great time when they brought their kids to the game and they got their jersey signed, Angel Reese jersey signed, Caitlin Clark jersey signed, and everything in between. They'll tell you they had a great time. I'm not discrediting what everybody else's experience is. And then and it comes back to your question. What do you do with that information?
Absolutely.
Well, if you're the WNBA and NBA, what you do is beef up security, beef up the cameras, beef up the microphones. So if something do go down, you can catch it. Did anybody catch what the Minnesota Timberwolves did? They released a statement because they did catch somebody going over the line, talking shit to the players on the court. What did they do? They found them, they threw them out, they banned them from any future games. Then they released a press release. That's how you get it done. You find the problem first, then you deal with it, then you tell everybody what happened.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I know what, I know what you know. What I mean, how you broke it down. I just wanted the people to know because you are a professional, brother. So on your perspective of what must go on, and that was a good breakdown.
The best thing to happen now is that now everybody's looking for it. So if something go down again, I guarantee you somebody will catch it. And most people will be a little bit more wary because they don't want to lose their money. They don't want to get kicked out of the games. And not for nothing, now your face is plastered all across the internet. It's these Karens and all these people trying to assault black folks in restaurants and regular old mundane stuff. And you know what? They get their name and their face plastered all over the internet. Next thing you know, they done lost their job. And they on TikTok trying to put out an apology.
So they got to GoFundMe. They got to GoFundMe, right?
So for all of them black folks going to the Cambridge Field House, keep your head on a swivel, keep your phone and your camera ready. So if you see some nonsense, call them out on it. Catch it on camera.
That's facts. That's facts.
Staying bold by Trump.
Hey, shout out to Sharice DeJesus, who always support the channel. And y'all listen, Coach over here and Wody Mac and brother Tony G dropping some bombs, and my baby Paige is aid and assist. Y'all get them super chats and super stickers to support support, man. Support. And then go over to ProFam Talk and subscribe to my brother channel. With open arms, because he kept it. He could have came up here and did the hypnosis thing with what the thing is, but Coach Marcus is not like that.
He said hypnosis.
He keeps it a buck. Like, I'm not hypnotized on who Angel Reese is and what she has done in the last game that she played. I'm not hypnotized. First game, cool. Second game, bad. Real bad. Okay? Good defense, good offensive rebounds.
She got 38 more.
Hey.
Got 38 more. She got time. Right. Be good.
So she got time. For actually 42. They only played 2 games. So they only played 2 games, Coach. So she got 42.
What, 38. 40. How many did they play? 44?
44. They played 44.
Okay. She got plenty of time.
She got 42. She got plenty of games to play. And what I want to do is that we got to understand that basketball is a beautiful thing to watch. Football is a beautiful game for me to watch because I grew up under a football regime family. So it was exciting, but I decided to do something else. Of course, you heard my cousin, Coach. I decided I didn't want to be hit. You know what I'm saying? I went to the basketball. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to get hit. I was fast as dust. They had me as a wide receiver because I'm the fastest.
Hey, fun fact, bro, Claude. Claude.
Go ahead.
I played with the Fridge, man.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. That was when the Fridge signed with Philly in '93. That was that was my rookie year.
Wow. That's big ups. That's big ups. I say this. We are just about to explode with the biggest year of women basketball to ever be watched. I guarantee y'all this. Mark my words. But am I on defense? Yes, I'm on defense. I'm on defense because we got to be able to protect ourselves as content creators and bringing this material to you guys. And I'm on defense because people clip words, clip segments, and then display us as if we're nincompoops and retards. I am not up here to make myself look small. I am not up here to have Coach Marcus, with the integrity that he has, look bad. Wody Mack the same way, Tony G the same way, and then especially Paige is to be protected because we all men up here, right? And she's on the panel. So we her big brothers, right? And uncles or whatever it is. So we should be able to handle, yes, she's a grown woman, she can handle herself. But in this type of environment, we have to be able to be conscious. I heard you sent me a message the other day, Coach, and I thank you for that. I thank you for that. Because me being upset, and I actually was in Cincinnati, and I seen what I seen, you know what I mean? They treated me really, I'm going to be honest with y'all. They treated me good. They fed me. They was giving me, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I wanted, they was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? It was like an exciting thing, them seeing me with my gingerbread man shirts and sweaters on and all of this stuff.
Skyline chili for the win, bro.
Yeah. So the thing is that it's not all the people that like Caitlin Clark. It's not. I'm going to keep it 100. Certain fans are certain fans. Like it ain't all black people that's sticking up, shooting and killing and selling drugs, stealing cars. It ain't all of us. It's actually less than 3%. But they make out of the 100%, they make the 3% like it's 70%.
Yeah, negativity is always louder, bro.
So all of us ain't born stealing no damn car. I don't even know how to do it. I wanted to learn. But my cousins was old enough to say, man, no, you ain't going with us. No, your daddy at home. You ain't telling Uncle Nate on me. You got what I'm saying? So I would say this because I'm in Chicago, right, y'all? Chicago is known for being the most highly influenced gang activity in the whole country. We're known for that. That's nothing to brag about. But I chose. Even though my brothers was in it, my cousins was in it, family members that was older that was in it, a couple of the uncles. I mean, you know, uncle-in-laws. But I chose to go the other way. And we have an opportunity as being content creators to go the other way. We have an opportunity to tell you the facts and what happened today. Just like BD got up here and talked about what Courtney Williams wet the bed. 0-for-11 with a rookie sticking her. That's terrible. That's diabolical. Enrique Gumawale wet the bed. No real participation in the loss. So if we can't keep it a buck with each other on just basketball, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't. And I don't want to be a part of, I have to like who y'all like. What is this? I know what gangbang. Hey, Coach March, you heard me last time, right? I know what gangbanging look like. That ain't what I'm about. I'm a person that likes to watch basketball. But what I'm not going to do is see no woman violated, especially with black women. That's my mother is a black woman. So yes, I am going to gear to the black woman. My grandmother was a black woman on both sides. So yes, I am concerned with what happens to black women. I have 8 daughters that are black. Yes, I am concerned about black women. There's no problem about that. But I protect all women because I don't think that no woman should come under harm unless she puts herself in a situation that's non-defendable. And I land.
Right. I just wanted to we don't have to go too far back, but for the sounding question for everybody, they wanted to see what it is. I found the link to it. I put it in the back chat, and I put it a couple times in chat. Brokerhead was talking about it, so on and so forth. Everybody, whatever is going to come out of the investigation, Lord knows. Hopefully, I believe we're going to get past that, and we're going, we'll be moving on. That link that I put in the back chat for you, Bro Claude. If it's something you care to share, the clip to the right, if you do click on it, that's the sound that they were hearing, and you can compare it to also what they were hearing in the stadium, and then you take
hold on, Walter.
What everybody says.
Hold on, Walter. Hold on a second. Hey, Bro Gab, this is the third time live that it's some arguments and there's some chaos and animosity going on, bro. All of this, hey, listen, I'm not really able to pay attention to the chat because I'm listening to what the panel members are saying. But y'all moderators, y'all see what's going on. Y'all handle that, big girl. Handle that for me, crash out girl. Handle, I don't know what's going on, but bro, Gab, don't be talking about nobody mama. And y'all don't, this is basketball. See, this is what I'm talking about. The people see these things that's going on in my chat, and then they gonna clip it, and they gonna say, oh, bro can't control his page. Y'all know what I'm saying? That's what they do. That's Brother Marcus already will tell you. They did it already to me and Keisha.
Yeah.
They have already done that. So out of respect for me, I'm asking for us all to be respectful in the chat, agree to disagree. If somebody said something you don't like, well, okay. Agree to disagree. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Brother Williams just
y'all know Twitter got spaces, so if y'all want to talk to each other, y'all go into that space. Y'all can hash it out, man.
Because guess what, y'all don't know that YouTube comes over here and they do an investigation and they investigate my chat. And then they'll shut my page down and I'm not doing any of it. I don't want to be a part of that. That's why I've vowed to KSAP, Coach Marcus, Sister L, Sister Keisha, to clean it up. Okay? I'm trying to run a respectful business because this is what it is to me.
Man, why y'all gonna fight in somebody else's yard, man? Take that to your own house. Right?
That's right.
Go fight in your own yard. That's simple.
So let's agree to disagree, man. I know you didn't know that what was going on, Brother William, but they charged that type of stuff to me, big brother. You know, I don't know who was right or wrong. All I know is that I never seen you, ever get out of character, and I believe you're a good brother. That's why you got that wrench. But we got to stop any of that, going on. And then I know, bro, Will, you on my side, so I need you to help me protect the channel. I need you to help me protect the channel. You know what I mean? ADP, you see what's happening, ADP. You got to, you know what I'm saying, Sister Riddick and Big Girl. Y'all see what's happening. So, we got to, and T. Camilla, I don't know if my baby niece still in here. if you see what's happening, we gotta squash. Hey, Sister Patricia, you know, we gotta do better, man. This is about basketball. This is about basketball. Hey, brother Anthony, I ain't see you up in there. What's up, brother Anthony?
As I take a step back and pause and observe from a distance. Even myself, I know sometimes if I'm being somewhat, I guess the proper word is antagonistic, or what I'm saying is not being received. I may take the moment to just step back and leave some people alone because I don't want it to get to the back and forth like Brother Well and Bro Gad is having, right? But as I said, just taking Bro Gad for what he is, you know, or how Bro Gad is, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has his point of view, he has his opinion, you know what I mean? And if it's triggering you, you got to also step back and take a look at yourself and it's like, okay, why is this triggering me myself? And Bro Gad, you yourself be like, hey, okay, I may be irritating some people and lead them people
Bro,
on.
Gab, no, he be irritating people though. He be doing it and he be thinking it's funny though. Sometimes, Bro, Gab, I got to keep it a buck. Sometimes it's like, man. Sometimes, you know, we in the heat of the moment right now. I'm definitely, hey, coach. I'm definitely in my feelings about what happened with the Chicago Sky.
Facts. Hey, drop that quote, man. We get it.
Oh, I didn't even see I hit that. I was trying to find out what was going on. Yeah. So
listen, man, with the Chicago Sky, man, holler at me when we at game 8.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's still too early, dude. Y'all done played 2 games.
Yeah, you want to call it?
Don't be talking about nobody. Hold on a second. I ain't chill it out yet. My mother is dead and deceased. Don't be talking about nobody damn mamas. None of that. My father is dead and he deceased. Don't be talking about people's family members, man. This is basketball. What is you talking about? If you ain't in here talking about basketball, please leave the chat. If you don't want to hear nothing about basketball and what we talking about in the subject, and you got irritated things going on that you coming in the chat irritating people, please leave. If that's your mission, I know some other people. It ain't necessary to be talking about people, mamas and daddies and shit. Because I don't have a mother as of right now. I don't have a father. I had a mother and I had a father. I don't have that. Don't be talking about people, parents. Leave that stuff go. Bro, Gab, you was wrong. And don't be talking about nobody's mother. You was wrong. Dismiss yourself, brother. I ain't gonna block you. Just dismiss yourself today. Come back when you're not heated. All right, go ahead, coach.
I was gonna say, man, listen, Chicago, they going through a rough start. We're not even 5 games into the season. So the only team that looks like they are as advertised is New York.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts. Yes, Indiana looks good, but you know they got to learn how to finish. The Mystics look good. I'm hoping that Sonia Citron and Kiki Iriafen don't cancel each other out for Rookie of the Year because they both playing lights out right now. I like what Tahina Pau was doing down in Atlanta.
Yeah.
and poor Dominique Malonga, she ain't getting no clock in Seattle. None.
I was gonna ask you about that, coach. What is going on?
I don't know what's going on in Seattle, man. But Seattle playing well though. So
no, man, but I mean the minutes.
You know what? Cheryl Reeves did the same thing in Minnesota with Alyssa Peely.
With Peely. Yeah.
Yeah. So Noelle just might be one of them coaches. It's like you got to earn your way in. They just not gonna give it to you. So and you got a lot of veterans on that team. You got a Gumake. I didn't think that Skylar Diggins was gonna play this well. She's coming out hot.
Unrivaled did her good, right?
Yeah, Gabby Williams. We knew Gabby Williams was gonna be. She one of my favorite players after what I saw her do in the Olympics. But they got a good team, so they can bring her. That's the other, I guess, way they want to bring these young players in. They want to bring them along slowly, and then sometime in the middle of the season, they gonna start playing more and more minutes. You know, maybe she don't know the offenses yet. I don't know, but I'm just waiting to see the girl dunk. Let me keep it a buck. I just want to see the girl dunk on somebody.
Well, who's she gonna dunk on?
I don't know, but it's either her or Kiki Iriafan. If I don't see one of them two dunk, I'm gonna be pissed this season. I want to see somebody.
Kiki can dunk though.
Kiki can dunk with ease,
mm-hmm.
and she can do it in traffic. She just doesn't do it. I was disappointed that she didn't do it all last year for USC. So, now, I don't want to see Brittany Griner dunking on Rival. I want to see her dunking the W.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
So Brittany Griner, 34 years old. Like, I want to see this. I want to see some of this young blood do like what Malonga's doing in practice, where that looks effortless. I want to see her. She had one opportunity that I saw in the Seattle game where she got in. She was in the dunker spot. Nobody was around her. Somebody fell. I don't remember who gave her the pass, but that was her first 2 points. Nobody around her. She could have took it. She could have took a power dribble. She could have took one more step. She just went up, laid it up, but nobody was there, uncontested. She could have went up, a simple little dunk, and get the people what they want, man.
Yeah, it's a
if you can jump that easily up there, and I think, don't quote me, I think why she also is able to do what she do with the ball in her hand, her hands are big enough where she can palm a WNBA ball. I think, not sure.
Yeah,
that's why she can go up like that with the one-handers. Not 100% sure, but I think that's another reason that helps. That might help. She's got big hands for a woman.
We got Malonga, we got Kiki Iriafan, and next year, I think if she comes out, we'll have Ashlyn Watkins, depending on how she rehabs her knee. But, it like I want to see somebody.
My next question is, who y'all think will get Rookie of the Year so far in the last 4 games?
Right now, I'm looking at Citron. I'm looking
at Citron. It's definitely looking like somebody off the Mystics getting it. To say, unless Paige goes and has some astronomical games, it would either be scripted or glazing to give it to Paige after what Citron and Kiki is doing.
I don't see that because Citron and Kiki are winning.
Right. But, again, people like to say, what fits the narrative, Paige is the chosen, right? And it would be only, people like to buy into that. There's certain like right now, right? It was preseason favorites for MVP, and who did they say? Fee, right? Fee is doing so good. And now somebody has to do something astronomical to change people's mind from what they said in the preseason, right? So, ergo, just like the same season before, where people was like, "It's Asia's to lose before anything," and then she scored 1,000 points. Well, hey, now my vote is validated. So the same thing with Fee in this case. Now, unfortunately for Paige, because like you said, she was the preseason choice. She not living up to the preseason choice. So, like, that's why I said to give it to her would be pure glaze on the fact that Kiki and Citron are otherworldly much better than she is right now.
Paige gonna end up like Paige is gonna end up like Rakea Jackson. Rakea Jackson had a great rookie year, but she was buried in LA, and because LA wasn't winning, nor was they on TV a lot, she just kind of got lost in the sauce. But Rakea, especially when Cam Brink went down, so now she was the focus. And you just didn't see her a lot. But she had a great rookie year. She just got lost in the sauce. Paige gonna be the same way. They still gonna put her up there, but I think Paige is gonna have a good rookie year, and a good rookie year ain't gonna cut it.
And unfortunately, somebody who I've been hyping up, like I said, I want her to land on the Liberty. Janelle Salone for her first 2 games is looking amazing. And her running mate, Carla Late, who's also a rookie, is looking pretty damn good too.
Bro, but the French connection is real, bro.
Hey, unless Janelle Salone or Carla Late start having like 25-point games on the regular, they're gonna get overlooked because who knows why? Kiki and Citron has already set themselves apart. But my honest opinion, I know Paige is always going to be there in the tops in consideration. Right now, the look should be going to Kiki, should be going to Citron, should be going to Salone. If she does that game 3, game 4, game 5, she's still doing 18 points, 20 points. Like, how do you ignore a person on a brand new team and they're doing 18 to 20 points a game, 5 rebounds,
an expansion team, yeah.
Like, and people kind of ignore Salone because, like, oh, she was overseas. They probably don't even really see her as a rookie. Like, oh, she didn't get drafted. She was undrafted, never picked up first year in the league. And yeah, she's 23, but she's younger than a lot of the rookies that are playing right now. You know what I mean?
I still wish they would have. I still wish they would have kept Minya Torre. I thought she was the better player, but we don't always get what we want.
What's up, Miss D? I see you in the chat. Yeah, man. So I it's a lot of stuff going on in the WNBA, man. And I'm starting, Coach. Of course, you know I'm starting to like the Mystic team. So I mentioned that to you before. But I'm starting to like the Valkyries and LA too, even though they're not winning. I'm saying
who? You said who not winning?
The LA.
Sparks? Yeah, they got one. They got one under their belt. They got one.
That's what I say. Let's wait till let's wait till game 10. Then you can have a win-loss record.
Right. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying right now. They didn't start hot out the gate, but I do like that they got scrapped. Even though Cam Brink is still out, and then Rikia is out. I do see Kelsey Plum take that point guard.
Ooh, she lit him up for 37 the other day.
Damn. She didn't took that point guard position and did what she needed to do.
Yeah.
I would say though, bro, Claude, the teams that they lost to though is they lost to the Lynx and they lost to the Mercury, the Sparks. And one of them is against Golden State. Okay, so yeah, they are scrappy. That loss to the Valkyries probably has raised a lot of people's eyebrows. But all that tells to me, because the Valks, I think they're 2-1 right now. Yeah, they're 2-1.
Yeah.
All right. And people's like, okay, who did they beat? They beat the Mystics. They beat the Sparks, right? And maybe the Valks aren't as bad as we think.
They're not. And Nakase is a good coach.
That's
and again, the Sparks lost to the Lynx.
She might be
losing to the Lynx. Ain't no disrespect. You lost to the Lynx and you lost to the Merc.
She might prove to be a better coach than Tyler Marsh.
Right now, I would say she is. Maybe again, she got the right talent.
It's still early.
It's still early, but peep this. What happens if Tyler Marsh has a worse record than an expansion team?
Ooh. Well, we'll know who the better coach.
Does he make it to his second year? Or does he another one and done?
That's tough. If Chicago if they do another coach one and done,
Jeff P got to be out of there.
You know it. I mean, you know this game, Coach.
He got to be out of there.
He gonna be gone. He then got rid of 2 coaches under his regime.
And it's a shame because that means that that would mean the 3rd year in a row they would be rebuilding. For the 3rd year in a row. So I don't know what they're gonna do. I think he need to stop messing around with Angel Reese. Angel Reese does not need to be bringing the ball up the court. And I like it that she's expanding her game and getting jumpers, but get her behind down on the blocks and let her do what she does best. Period. I don't need Angel Reese shooting threes. That's what you got Ariel Atkins for. I don't need to see that. Angel Reese is the Dennis Rodman of WNBA. Keep being that. Keep doing what you do best. And if he try to, they trying to be too cute and try to, man, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Put the square peg in the square hole. That's what you got to do. Don't try to change things up. And they, I know a lot of coaches, they go by ego and they think they got the answer and they make things too complicated. Go back to what works. You can go back and look at what Teaspoon did and you can see what worked and you can also learn what not to do. You can do both. But I think they misusing Angel. I think they misusing Camila Cardoso. What's her name? Branham? I'd rather see Haley Van Lith in there. But that's just me. You can't do much worse. So he's
if
probably
you
gonna
look
take the
at
10,
offensive
15 games
spark,
before he can. I mean, he's still playing with the lineup. So again, it's a lot of time, and I got to pump the brakes on everybody got the. How the hell you gonna have an answer to what he should be doing just after 2 games? It don't work that way. So,
True that.
I have a
True
much
that.
better. I have a much better sample size when we get to when they're after about 8 to 10 games. Then your opinion really counts because you've had enough. You've had a big enough sample size to say, okay, now we got patterns, now we got habits, and we know what we like and what we don't like.
Right. I mean, that's really true. I don't think that right now 2 games is not going to tell us nothing.
Hell no.
5 games is not going to tell us nothing.
Nah.
8 will give us a clue.
I know
7
Key
to
don't
8 will give us a clue.
I know Key don't agree with that. Key be like, I don't care. But you gotta give it time.
But we old Riley dudes, so we know how it go.
Yeah.
Because last year, Caitlin them was 1-8.
Facts.
They ended up in the 5.
Ended up in the playoffs, yeah.
Hey, so you know what I mean? So I'm off of that judging what it is. All we could do at this point, though, Coach, is call what we see, say what it is. It need to be said, and then let it play out. It got to play out.
Let it play out.
To play out.
Yep.
That's
it's
why
gonna play
I
out
said,
one way or the other.
That's why I said during the first game, just let Angel play. Just let her play. If she shoot and miss, let her shoot and miss. If Caitlin's shooting and missing, let her shoot and miss. Okay, it's the beginning.
No, sir. No, sir. I'm not with it.
Caitlin's doing a whole lot of
listen.
I'm not with it.
Listen,
I've heard it said
the sophomore. No, listen. Let me finish my take. It's the sophomore year.
Yeah,
we know about the sophomore wall is real, bro.
Sophomore slump, absolutely.
It is. You hear the professional football play over there.
Yeah,
Wody Mack and Michael Jordan second year was a crazy work. But he shot. Go ahead.
It's not a slump.
It's not a slump.
What it is every other team now has a year's worth of film on you. So now they can study you. Now they know what your tendencies are. Now they know what you're good at. Are you good with your left hand? Are you good with your right? Now they've studied you for a year. So when you come back in that sophomore year, now they ready for you. Your rookie year, they didn't know what to expect. Now they got film on you. So it's not a slump, more so as it is everybody that you play is better prepared to guard you.
Well, it is. Listen, it's a responsibility for everybody to get better, right? Whenever they play in this game, right? Everybody got their own responsibility to get better. Just like with me and my shows, with coaching and shows. We have a responsibility to do things different than what we did yesterday and better. You understand? So what I'm saying is this, Wody Mack. When it comes down to the Chicago Sky, the Indiana Fever, we have to learn how to do something better. When I'm saying this is, I'm not going into no damn crowd, what the fans do. No, I'm talking basketball now. I'm talking about strictly basketball. We have to be able to see the weaknesses that we do have and work on them. Our stars need to fess up to what they were short on. Our coaches have to come to the table and profess. Like, I like what Tyler Marsh did, Coach. You know what I'm saying? I like what Tyler Marsh did. And he fessed it up and took responsibility here in Chicago. I don't know if you guys were able to see it, but it should be on YouTube by now. But on the Chicago Airways, he gave an apology to Chicago.
Marsh did?
Yes. He said he is responsible for the losses that happen. He said he take full responsibility on them playing the way that it panned out. Hold on a second, y'all.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Hey, shout out to brother William Gaines. He is a member of the channel and also a bread maker. It says, I went, you know, Wardy Mac, I tell you, I'm real biased on my bread maker, so I'm going to read this. I went at Bro Gab for his snake comments towards Tony G and Angel, and he responded by talking about my mother, but respect to you, Bro Claude. Yeah, I did see that about Tony G. Tony G was telling the truth. See, that's what I'm saying, Coach. You know, I mean, the man ain't got no reason to come up here and lie. He was at the game. Like, man, leave that stuff on alone, man. William Gaines, you were right. I appreciate you. I thank you. Nobody should be talking about nobody's mama. No, we ain't going for that. Hey, shout out to my main man, Coach Marcus, Pro Fan Talk. Y'all go over there and subscribe to my brother. Hey, thank you, brother. Pro Fan Talk becomes a YouTube member, and he is a bread maker. So y'all know what Coach Marcus got to get when he become a bread maker on this show. Rody Mack, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, Coach Marcus, this is to you.
We got the rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. Yeah, we them bread makers. We them bread makers. We them bread makers. We them bread makers. Shorty looking good. She got her hair done. She out with her friends and they wanna have fun. They want a bread maker. They want a bread maker. They want a bread maker. They want a bread maker.
That's what's up.
Hey, I appreciate you, Coach Marcus, on that. Miss D, get on up in here.
I got you, bro. I gotta go. I gotta get up out of here. Wife calling me.
Okay, go ahead. I appreciate you for coming by. You know, I'll be on. If you be on, I'm coming. So
you got it, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah. Y'all be safe. Enjoy y'all weekend. I'll be barbecuing on Monday. Everybody be safe. Enjoy your family.
Get that. Hey,
all right, Coach.
Miss D.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay. My first question, since you just got here, explain this.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I'm mad because I didn't get a chance to watch the game. I was at work. I'm mad.
No, you see,
you don't want to watch that. You don't want to watch that unless you love my liberty like that. You don't want to watch
that. I just want you to explain them numbers, though. You know what them numbers mean. You play basketball. You know what them numbers mean.
Right, exactly. You know what? But they're not going to jump on her like they jump on Angel.
But explain that. What type of night was that?
That was horrible.
That's a bad night.
And you know what? Y'all was talking about the winning streak that the Fever had to push for the playoffs. Mm-hmm. But you know what it was? They took the ball out of Caitlin Clark's hands. They didn't make her the point guard. They continue to make her a point. She's not a point guard. They let you know she's not a point.
Well, no, that's counter to what they actually did. They went more to the push the pace and let Caitlin dictate the break a lot more, and it was a lot less set offense and more so.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She's not good at the half
roll ISO with AB. So it was more in her hands, and it was more high pick and roll with Aaliyah Boston, and that's when it started.
She's not good at that. She's not good at that. And what they use, she's not on the team no more. It was Erica Willer and Kelsey Mitchell who led the way when they was that winning streak. You had your vets, so that's the same thing that the Sky had to do. Ariel Atkins has to have the ball in her hands now and have Sloot come off the ball, because Sloot is not necessarily playing good point. So let's have her run through some screens, a little more picks too. And how are the Sky going to handle Camilla when she's not getting the ball? She gets frustrated when she reposts. How they gonna get her some easy buckets so she won't get so frustrated at the beginning of the game? So maybe some pick and rolls will be good, and have them run because she can't run, but they need to start doing that. but the way they playing, the style they want to play is not good for Camilla. But you have to make sure she's not frustrated. And if they could do that, then they could change it around. But if she's frustrated all year, I don't know. It's gonna be bad.
Okay. What we have an issue. Everybody. Bro, Gab, because you ain't no bread maker, you ain't getting it red like that how you want to. But I get your point. Thank you for the $10 super sticker. I thank you for supporting the show because you always do. I just think that you should calm down. Wait till the next show. Be respectful of your brother, of me. Be respectful of my show. And then I told you the next time when cooler heads prevail, please come back to the next show, and then we can have a better talk, a better way of doing things. And then I don't want to address this anymore because I'm going to ignore it. We don't talk about anybody's parents. I don't care what the cause is because my mother is dead. That's out of line. I don't care what it is. If you're talking about you, you're talking about you. You talk about another person, talk about another person. But don't do it in my chat. Go somewhere else and do that. Please don't do it here. I'm cutting out a lot of things, y'all. KSAP got some situations on the table for us. We can't have this type of activity in our chat. We told everybody that followed us, just do what you got to do, Brother Will. You got control, right? Do what you got to do, Brother Will. You got control. You got a wrench. If anybody antagonizing anybody in this chat, my moderators is able to do what they need to do. Timeouts are yes. Okay, so we good. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, Miss D. So the thing is this: I believe that every single day, we are watching content about Angel right now. And she played days ago. Okay. But like BD said, Courtney Williams went to bed. Dejanay Carrington gave a hard foul, knocked Sheridan down and Paige. What's her name? They got into it over there. I forgot. The stuff that's going on all over the WNBA. But we're not hearing about these type of things. Right now, we are still talking about what happened with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark right now. And that happened last week. Yeah, I think she probably had dropped down for something that went out. Just like me, Wardy Mac. Wardy Mac, my whole house went out. I don't know what's going on. Maybe because it happened to Casey after his last time. Like the whole house went out, Wardy Mac. You remember earlier when we was Yeah, man, my whole
y'all surge protectors or something in the house.
Man,
you said the whole house went out, right?
The whole house went out, dog. Yeah, the whole house. Thanks, Tony G, for the $2 super sticker. I appreciate you, man, and love you. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. Every time that the WNBA ignores facts, we gonna talk about it up here. Me and Wardy Mac always talked about it. Matter of fact, when I started my show, my brother was up here, you see, and we talked about the facts. So I'm not going to ignore Okay, Miss D, I'm finna drop it again. I'm not gonna ignore the facts of the bed being wet on both sides. I'm not gonna ignore that. I'm not gonna ignore when someone, all right, Tony G, I love you, man. I love you, Tony G. I'm not gonna ignore when basketball is played bad. This was the end of the game. I mean, I like the game, Wody Mac Force. My whole look up at the game. I like that everybody was being tough in the game, but I did not like when Caitlin had the ball at the end, Miss D, and she got the ball taken from her. And then she went at the referee as if, why you didn't call?
What do you want them to call? Like, like during the off season, they kept talking about how she was getting stronger. So she's still been pushed around. Not not in a bad way, but she's not strong enough. Natasha Cloud is one of the strongest, even though she's not as tall, but she's strong. Like you going against like people like Jackie Young, they strong for their size. You have to, even though you taller than them, you're not bulky enough. They could push you
Mm-hmm.
around. So you see how she struggled against real point guard. She's not a point guard. They keep trying to make her to a point guard, and I noticed that in half court sets, she's not as lethal. So they just need to run her off the ball, and Kelsey Mitchell should have had the ball. You try to make her to something she's not. She's not a driver to the rim like that. Especially not against a veteran like Natasha Cloud.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I will say Natasha Cloud is a dog, which we know. You know what I'm saying, Miss D? We know Natasha is a dog. We know that she has a reputation of taking that ball, right? We know this, right? But Stephanie White did what was expected of her. She wanted to give the ball to Caitlin because it was a fan demand. It was a fan's demand. And Stephanie White let Caitlin Clark have the ball at the end. She got the ball taken from her, Miss D.
I don't.
The
Okay,
ball
okay.
was knocked out of her hands.
So you know how I know it's old school style. You know how Reggie Miller and Rip Hamilton they run like through screens. If you're gonna give her if you're gonna give her the shot, have her run through a screen, set a play up for her. Don't have the ball in her hands. That's what I'm saying. She's not good at that. She'd probably be good if you run her off a screen and have her shoot her shot. Run a play. Set up. I mean, run. Draw up a play. Stephanie White. But to
Yeah,
have
but
her
as you see, it don't look like Stephanie White is competent as an offensive-minded coach. She's excellent. She's got this team in the tops of defensive rating, right? Which it
right.
shows that her special what her specialty is, what she harps on. She does that very well. I compared her to Tom Thibodeau, our current Knicks coach, right? Where
Right.
excellent defensive coaches ask them to do something offensively. They pass the buck, or if they got an excellent offensive player who can get their own in isolation, they just let them do their thing. It's probably the assistant coach who they got who got a little bit of cachet, a little bit of ability in that regards, making that decision, right?
Right.
Because as from what we're seeing as how the offense goes, if that play call in that close game where you made a play call to have the ball go in there, Leah Boston. If that's what you said it was, cool. But it ended up in Natasha Howard's hands for a couple of attempts and the inbounds play. Where then this game you got Sophie. I know Sophie was there, not the other one. She was inbounding the ball, got inbounded to CC, even though she did give it up, get the turnover, so on and so forth. It looks like the one thing that they do that does work is when it's that ABCC pick and roll and a little bit of you know what I mean, off ball action, and either to have a secondary option after she comes off that screen is their most consistent offense. Because again, we look, DeWanda Bonner so far has been a negative on the scorecard, right?
Mhm.
But she can come and at least give you some defense. Natasha Howard has had one great game, but the reliable three of Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and Caitlin Clark has been the offense. Put the ball in Kelsey Mitchell's hand. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell's getting the catching passes out of a play off a screen or something like that, and it was designed. But there's been times I've seen Kelsey Mitchell get the ball in hand, do a couple of dribbles between the leg, pull up. Right? That's not a design play. That's just ISO ball, right? But it worked. If it worked, it worked. Cool. You know what I mean? Whatever they did to get Lexi Hall involved today, it definitely was effective. I guess I got to go back and look again to see if it was something drawn up or it just happened to be like a bailout. I mean, like a swing pass that got to her and she's getting the leftover scraps. But Lexi Hall, she, you know what I mean, she's out there to be playing her role, play some defense. So she got probably some real clean looks. You know, other than that, I don't know what their offense per se. I don't know what their offensive identity is, but their defense, I see the defensive identity, which is odd to say for an Indiana Fever team.
Well, like I said, thanks, Henry T. Like I said, Stephanie White, bro, Wody, and Sister D made a decision to listen to the fans. The fans wanted her to have the ball in her hand, period. Not run off no screens, Wody Mac. Don't come in here with that. You heard what they said. They want CC to have the ball at game decisions. Her passing to somebody else or her taking the shot, right? Making the last decision. We knew that when Kelsey Mitchell made the last shot, the buzzer beater, last year. We heard the fans, we heard you. We heard the Caitlin Clark channels. They want CC at the end of the game because she is supposedly the Michael Jordan, like Mike had the ball at the end of the game. She's supposed to have the ball. That's what they want. I don't think so. I agree with you, Wody, man. I think that she should run off the screens, personally. I think that she should have been Kelsey Mitchell or who else was up there? Kelsey Mitchell or even DeWanda Bonner because she's taller than everybody else. She's 6'6", right? 6'5", 6'6".
She's 6'4", 6'4".
6'4".
Yeah.
I think that she should have had an opportunity to run off of whatever hey, that's what we depended on her to take the shot, right? That's what everybody want to see, right? The buzzer beater shot that she did in the third quarter, right? They want to see that, right? So, I mean, you can't put that type of pressure on Caitlin Clark like that. You can't do it. It's not good basketball.
If you notice, even in Iowa, she was not setting up the plays like that. So
no.
What makes you think, like, okay, like I said,
was Kate Martin.
Right.
It was Kate Martin.
She did not draw Stephanie. That's Stephanie White. Don't listen. She should not listen to the crowd.
Hold on, Miss D.
Oh.
Amy Sue, thank you for the $2 super sticker. Clayton Clark, the stat powder from hell. Go ahead, Miss D.
No,
yes, Kate Martin was leading the charge.
So Stephanie White is a veteran coach. Don't go by what the fans say. That you gonna be in trouble. But so AB was killing them too. So it should have been 2 plays. I know they didn't have a lot of time.
AB was having a game, Miss D.
Exactly.
AB was killing them.
So CC should in this game should have been like a decoy. Why not?
AB hit those shots before,
If
right?
you say AB was killing, right?
She was.
Boston cutting layup. I'm gonna read it up. Boston cutting layup, 2 points. Clark assist. Boston 8-foot pull-up jump shot. Clark assist. I said the pick and roll, AB, like Aaliyah Boston gets to eat so easy, and it's that Stockton Malone type of thing with their type of connection. She was hella efficient this game. Like I think 12 and 19. Leah Boston, like so far coming back this year, she's been everything is advertised compared to like last season where people was wondering should she be up out of here. But that connection that her and Caitlin got, it works great. Some games is gonna be on. Maybe there's a center or power forward out there that can limit
It's not
Leah
a lot of
Boston.
times. It's
She was
coming off
12
of.
or 19. Right. She was
She's
12
not.
or 19.
Boston 2-foot cutting layup. Clark assist. I'm reading off the like a lot of
But
Leah Boston's shot attempts are not her creating. They're coming off of assisted
yeah,
buckets.
but a
Boston
lot of
2-foot
times
layup.
it's not
Dewana
half
Bonner
court.
assist.
It's not half court. So as I'm saying, she's still having a hard time in the half court. Clark.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, she's just running her from screens. And then, like I said, Heidelman, not Heidelman, I'm about to say Heidelman. Lord, Cloud, she played like the same thing. She's very frisky. She's got quick hands. You need to have a veteran, Kelsey Mitchell, with the ball. She's still not.
What? Hold up, wait. Quick question.
Okay.
That in a clutch scoring situation or as a decision maker.
Decision maker.
She don't. That's not her specialty though. You're asking her to do something she don't.
She's
do.
better than Clark. Clark is not
No,
a true point.
beyond her career. She's 3 assists for her career. Even in college, like she don't look to necessarily. She's going downhill. She's more than likely going downhill to try to lay it up. She's not looking to involve.
Yeah,
No,
but she's
not
not
she's
gonna.
not even looking to involve nobody else. It's not her. It's not her forte. She don't have that type of vision, and
I
it's
would
evident
rather.
by her playmaking when she's going downhill.
I would
Nobody's
rather
eating off
have
of her
her
doing that.
because Clark still is not strong. You know, she got bullied. You know, I saw that last play, but she got bullied. So
Yeah. So David West, it says AB missed a bunch of layups. She was 12 for 19, brother. That's efficient.
it is efficient.
You gonna miss layups.
That's
CC
true.
missed the layup. Did you see it?
CC
Caitlin
lost the
Clark in
ball.
the first half, she missed a layup, a wide open layup. She took her to the cup. It rolled off the right side of the rim. She missed the layup. You miss layups. Sometimes they miss layups. I mean, it's a part of the game, right? It says she wants Kelsey Mitchell to play hero ball. Oh, okay, yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Not hero ball. She has to have the ball to pass it to CC. But I'm saying CC can't. She's not good at creating like that necessarily. She's not. She's not there yet. As far as the, you know. And then I didn't watch like I said, I didn't watch the game. I saw the last bit. How did they lose it? I saw the score. How did they lose that lead in less than 2 minutes? No. How did they do that?
We'd have to go at that. Let's see the film itself or look at what that another thing too that kind of does take a slight bit of the story, the play-by-play chart, because I was reading y'all off of the play-by-play chart, right? So where was this? Let me see. What fourth quarter? Indiana had a 10-point lead where they got 72 to 82 at 7 minutes and 32 seconds, right?
All right.
Okay, that was the biggest lead I see about that 7 minutes, fourth quarter, right? If you bear with me, then all right. So here goes one for your girl Kelsey Mitchell, 4 assists. She had Natasha Howard, 1 foot driving layup. That was her 6th point the game. Kelsey Mitchell assisted on that, right? Then Kennedy Burke hit a 3-point jump shot, or missed a 3-point jump shot. Looked like Tasha Cloud finally scored, put that 10-point lead down to right. Tasha Howard lost the ball on the turnover. Cool. Breonna Stewart scores. Cloud assist. CC took one of them 25-foot 3-point step back shots, missed it. Leah Boston got the offensive rebound. Natasha Howard go for the layup. She break. Up with a foul. And then sub in the game. Where's the next? And John Quayle hits a three. John Quayle hits a layup. Boom. They chipping away at the lead. And where it was 10-point lead, they got it all the way back down to a down 81-82 by 5 minutes into the game after John Quayle scores, right? So they went on a little bit of a run. CC, I'm sure, was on the court. Looks like everybody was just missing shots. I don't know how good. Again, you got to go look at the video to see what type of how they would, what the defense was looking at, what the shot clock was like at the time that they took the attempts. You know what I mean? If these are short shot clock shots, if these were isolation shots. But yeah, obviously, from that 10-point lead, Liberty went on a run. Then they took the lead back 2 points in the fourth quarter at 4:52. Aaliyah Boston missed the three.
So
Can I stop you right there?
Oh,
first, just real quick. One, y'all talking about the Liberty. The Liberty is still the best team in the league. Last time I checked, and last time I checked, they're probably going to repeat because they're the best team in the league.
We
Listen,
going to.
I'm a Liberty fan. You talking to a Liberty fan? This is my team. You understand what I'm saying? So like.
It depends.
The Liberty are the best team in the league. So y'all trying to compare the Fever to them like the Fever not even on their level yet. Even with all the new acquisitions, they still not on the Liberty level.
Well,
they
we
just
can't
not.
say that. But you know
They're
what it
not.
is? Listen.
They're
Let me
not.
say this.
And hold up, just before you start talking, let me say this. Kelsey Mitchell is not a playmaker. Kelsey Mitchell is a walking bucket. Asking Kelsey Mitchell to make plays is kind of like asking Enrique to make plays. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
they can do it.
You give CC the ball and let her make the plays.
She had
10
turnovers.
But you know what? Here's the thing. Luka Doncic has turnovers too. But that don't stop the Lakers from giving him the ball. LeBron James got more turnovers in the NBA than anybody in NBA history.
She can't create her own
that
shot
didn't
like that.
stop him from getting the ball.
Not yet. She's
Listen,
not
people
good at
who are
creating
gonna
her own
have the
shots.
ball in their hands for a lot of the game are gonna have turnovers. That comes with the game. But listen, look, let me just explain it to you. If CC scored 10 points and she had 10 turnovers, then it's a bad, horrible game. But if she dropped 30, give you 10 assists, and have 10 turnovers, you ain't thinking about the 10 turnovers.
Yes, she led the league in turnovers.
Right, but she also led the league in assists.
But let me say this: I'm gonna go back to what Wardy was saying. You notice when you read off all that stuff, you notice one thing they forgot to do. They went away from Aaliyah Boston.
The only person that makes it easy for Aaliyah Boston is Caitlin Clark. Because then look at almost most of the baskets, and it's also on the W website. You can break it down to how many points were scored off assists, and then when you go by the play-by-play, it shows you who gave the assist.
They forget
I
to give it.
see Chelsea Mitchell fed Aaliyah Boston, and there might have been a couple of times Aaliyah Boston got some buckets off for some putback rebounds, but generally most of Caitlin Clark assists was to Aaliyah Boston.
But they forgot to give
she makes life easy. That's why I said they feed off each other so good. That tandem, they work together extremely well.
When you read that off, I noticed that you didn't say anything about Boston in those last 7 minutes.
Well, here's the thing: most teams are gonna lose to the Liberty, though.
Clutch time, if I can, when they had this score tied up, right? They had the score tied up, 2 minutes to go, 86-86. Caitlin Clark finger roll tied the game. They Boston foul. Sabrina Ionescu misses 2 free throws. The Liberty gets a rebound. Sabrina misses 2 free throws. Boston gets a rebound on offense. Then she tries the layup. She misses the layup. Right. So there was an opportunity for her that she had to create off herself. At 1 minute and 55 seconds, tied game. She gets an offensive rebound. I don't know, but sometimes they don't break it out. But
hold on a second, Wardy, man. Hold on a second.
She gets a rebound. She tries to lay up.
Hold on a second. Hey, shout out to Amy Sue. Caitlin dropped a dime in those turnovers. Amy Sue.
Get them, Amy.
Sue.
I mean, my thing with CC, yeah, she's gonna have a lot of turnovers because she's gonna have the ball in her hands 85% of the time. So that comes with the territory. When you have the ball that much, you're gonna have turnovers. That's just what it is. And that's in the
That's
men's
not good.
games too. That's in
That's
the
not
men's
good.
game too.
She has
Not
to
saying
turn.
that is good or bad, but that's
She has
just
to
what it
cut those
is.
turnovers because she's having double digit turnovers. You have to cut that down. It
Yeah,
have to be
Oh
that's
yeah,
single
for
true.
digit.
sure.
You know,
Listen,
now
I'm
what
with
I will
you with
say,
that.
BD, hey, check it out. What I will say, BD, you know you gotta keep it a buck. You can't be having no damn 10 turnovers in the men's
No,
game. You gonna get
absolutely
listen,
not.
not only would you be talking about, we ain't talking about that. You're gonna get your ass beat in the locker room.
Facts.
You know that, BD. You gonna
Well, it
get your
depends. It depends on who
it's
you
gonna be
are.
it's gonna
I
be a
don't see
fight.
nobody beating LeBron up for having 10 turnovers in a
And he
game. I
get
ain't see
dragged all
nobody
the
beat
time.
Luca up for having 10 turnovers in a
Oh,
game. Hell,
listen,
Luca had 10 turnovers in a playoff game.
No,
I
I'm
ain't see
talking.
nobody beat him up.
Oh, please. Is Luca gone?
No, he's on. I'm talking about like this year on the Lakers, game 2
On the Lakers. I'm
that
saying,
they
is
won.
Luca?
He had 10
Answer my
turnovers.
question. Answer my question. Is Luca out of the playoffs? Is he gone?
Yes. Yeah, he
Okay.
gone.
That's the
Ant-Man
shit.
got rid of him.
Man, damn.
Hey,
Man, damn.
for Miss D,
That was
for
my
Miss
point.
D, for Miss D. All right, so when we get into crunch time, when it's a minute left, the 88 tied, and here for you, Brooklyn, who everybody who got a chance at look at a shot, right? Aaliyah Boston, 1 foot jump hook, 54 seconds. Alexi Hall rebound. Aiden Clark, a 30-foot 3-point step back jump shot, probably ill-advised at 29 seconds, but it's a tie game. Tie game still. Missed shot. And Dewana Bonner, a 1 foot cutting layup shot. So obviously that was awfully off a pass. Cutting layup shot. When they say cutting layup, that means that was off a pass from somebody. 10 seconds left. She missed that. Somebody rebounded, it looked like, and then she got blocked by Natasha Cloud. That's how they lay it out. Dewana Bonner caught a pass on somebody cutting to the basket, got blocked by Natasha Cloud. The Fever get the rebound. Kelsey Mitchell now. So this is CC, Dewana Bonner, AB. Now Kelsey Mitchell all got to look within, take the lead. 9 seconds to go. Kelsey Mitchell, 14-foot floating jump shot. She took a floater, missed that. Kennedy Burke with the rebound, right? Timeout. I think this is when they subbed out Cunningham for Clark at about the 7-second mark. And Lexi Hall out Sabrina. Sabrina ices the game with 2 free throws.
Listen, I get what you're saying, but you know what? Like I said earlier, you know that Cloud is a ball hawk. So run her off some screens. It should be a play ran, not just CC the ball at the end. Make her work. Make her run off some screens. Get Clark her shot. Not Caitlin with the ball in her hands. Make her run off some screens like they do. Reggie Miller used to do. Make them work.
Yeah,
You
but
negate
if you
all
do
that.
that with Caitlin Clark, you take away from her vision and her passing game. Remember, this is the same woman that led the NCAA in points and assists. It's
No,
not like she can't pass the ball.
We no. What I'm saying is the ball was gonna be in her hands anyway. Nobody's taking a shot. So if I was Stephanie White, I would drew the play up like whoever was behind Cloud, set that screen on Cloud and have her take the shot, not dribble. Make her run for screen and have CC wide open for the 3 or 2 or long 2. That's what I'm saying.
Well, here's the thing: the Fever just don't match up well against the Liberty. But here's
No, we
another
talk about
thing:
this.
no team
No,
does.
no, we ain't talking
No
about that.
team really match up well
I'm
against the
talking about a
Liberty.
screen. It ain't about no matching up. They only lost by 2 points. You have to. She should have drew up a play and have somebody set a screen for CC to take the last shot, not her dribbling. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Make
so you
that's
just
what I'm saying.
have a problem with the play call itself.
Right.
And
Don't
Okay,
y'all,
have
do
her
you like
dribbling.
the idea of say Kelsey Mitchell as your closing?
Huh?
Or for that team, for the Fever?
No,
Okay, I said
I'm
this
not
last
saying
year.
that.
I said this last year. Y'all let me go. I said this last year. if you don't think Kelsey Mitchell is your closer, what are you looking at? If you don't think DeWanna Bonner could hit those shots, which she have hit those shots even all the way up to last year, with just only 4 games into this year. She did it all last year on buzzer beaters. If you don't give that ball to the ones who have credible shot making ability and in the action, listen, let me tell y'all something. I don't want nobody that I think gonna shoot with me on the front line. I want somebody that I know that's gonna shoot and hit the shot. When the enemy attack, BD hitting that shot, I ain't finna shoot the gun. I'm finna give BD that gun so he could shoot it. And I'm humble enough to say, hey man, I done seen you shoot down 5, 6 people. Take this, man. I don't think I'm as good of a shot as you. Because this is crunch time. As it going on, we got seconds. So my mind in seconds, I'm saying, oh no, I'm giving it to BD. This is who I know. If BD hit him or don't or miss, I'm good with that. Because I know that BD is going to make or break whatever happens because he's proven that he can do it. It makes no sense and it's asinine for people to sit up in here and to say that the ball needs to go into a person or a player because of popularity and not proven work. Can Caitlin Clark hit buzzer beaters? We saw it during the game. But we saying winning a game. We've never saw it before. But we have seen Kelsey Mitchell hit a buzzer beater, win the game. We have seen DeWanna Bonner hit a buzzer beater. Hell, we have seen Natasha Howard hit a buzzer beater shot. That's on her team, the Hall of Famer that's on her team. So
now,
what I'm
we
saying
judging
is this.
pros, right?
I'm almost done. What I'm saying is this. It's asinine to think that you're supposed to ignore what the statistical math is to give it to something that's popular. If she hit it, great. Give it a chance. That's cool. Okay, but don't cry about it when it looked like sour milk. Don't cry about it. You wasn't really trying to win the game if you wasn't giving it to a sure shot.
Here's the thing about Miss White, though. And this is with any WNBA coach. Your job is to coach the team, not to succumb to public pressure on how to coach the team.
My man.
Your job is to coach the team at the end of the day. And not for nothing, I'm a big CC fan. Everybody know that. But if the game on the line, I'm giving Kelsey Mitchell the ball.
Go ahead.
That's just me. Because I know Kelsey Mitchell is a walking bucket. That's just me, though.
There's no wrong.
That's my point. Go ahead, Miss D.
There was nothing wrong with giving Kelsey the ball. What I'm saying is the way the play is set up. Why was no screen set? You having CC with the ball dribbling with a very aggressive Cloud. She's very aggressive on defense. She got good hands. She gonna knock that ball away. Make her come off a screen. Then you get
So it sounds like you're saying that the coach made a mistake. That sounds like a coaching decision.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I said she's a great defensive coach. Don't seem like she got much of a philosophy on offense.
I had no problem with CC with the ball.
The Sun were not a great offensive team outside of AT.
Right. Have somebody set a screen. If you want CC to take the last shot, don't have her dribble. Have her come off a screen. Draw up a play.
Okay, so yeah, your problem is not with her taking the last shot, is how that shot should have been took. The play that should have been ran.
Don't let Cloud use her hands to knock the ball away. Make her come off.
Okay, well that makes a lot of sense. I get that.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But for me, Miss D, I gotta tell you, she would not have had that ball like BD said. she would not have had that ball. If I was the coach, I would have told her, oh, I would have given her the ball, but I would have gave her instructions with the ball. Get the ball to Kelsey Mitchell. Get the ball to DeWanna Bonner. She's taller than everybody else. She's proven she's been on all of my teams over there in the Suns. Stephanie White know that DeWanna Bonner could hit that shot. But it did not happen because, like BD said, because of popular demand, Coach White here in this part, I will say Coach White made a bad decision. And I agree with BD. I agree with what he said. You have to go with the person that you know. You've seen them in their career. You've seen what they've done. Yes, she is new. Yes, she's fresh for the new eyes. Yes, she's bringing people to the game. Yes, she looks good dribbling the basketball. Yes, she looks good passing the ball. She don't look good turning it over, but she looks good shooting logo threes. Yes, all that's cool. But we ain't talking about a goddamn logo three, Miss D, from a logo three to win the game. No, we're talking about a standard three-point shot that we know that the veterans that's on that squad, family, the veterans that's on that squad that can make. I'm just saying, hey, y'all, listen. Hey, we're going to take a second. We're going to take a second real quick. Hey, family, we giving y'all the hot takes. We asking for a super chat or a super sticker to support this channel, to support and help me. Help me build this channel, family. I am here only because I saw the podcasters that's Indiana Fever fans or Caitlin Clark fans, but supposedly Indiana Fever fans. I am here because they went on their YouTube channels saying that DeWanna Bonner is a agent and that Tasha Cloud fouled CC and the refs was every excuse except for we didn't saw the ball get stolen many different times. We didn't saw this many times. Instead of just saying the ball got taken, it wasn't handled properly. It should have been in the veterans' hands who've been there before. We're doing other things outside of putting the blame on, of course, Coach Stephanie White in that minute. The last second shots, that is on the coach. Okay, the last second decision on how it should go. No, Stephanie White is not on the court playing. But the last second decisions, it's on. I'm sorry. It's on Stephanie White to make those type of decisions. But listen, y'all, I want you guys to see something. I want you guys to see something.
Hey, bro, Claude, before you get into that, I just got one question for you, sir. As a Sky fan,
yes.
Do you think y'all should bring back Kennedy Carter?
Oh, you know my answer. Haven't you heard me say, Kennedy Carter, where you at? Kennedy Carter, where you at? Because that's bad.
On this roster, do you think she would make a difference on this particular roster?
Probably not.
That the Sky have now?
Honestly, probably not. Probably not. Probably not, BD. Because she's marked now. She has to wait till next year. She's marked. Hold on a second. Hey, shout out to my main man, a bread maker, brother William Gaines, for the $2 super chat. Going to bed, work in the AM. I love y'all, chat. I love you, brother Will. Listen, hey, check this out, y'all. I'm at 1,597. Let's make this right here. Could y'all help me get to 1,600? Could y'all make this 1,600? And then this week goal will be marked. Could y'all help me get the 1,600 subscribers right now tonight? We got 140 people in the chat. 140 people watching. I'm asking for y'all to hit the like button. This is the moment. This is the time where I'll stop the show so that I can ask you guys to help my show. I'm asking for you guys to go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button. Give a super chat or a super sticker to support and promote my channel, man, because I cannot do it without you. I will not be able to get it done without you. I thank you for what you have done. I thank you for all what you do. And I thank you for all that you will do. And I appreciate every single person that has came up in here. I appreciate every single person that has came and supported this channel, because one thing I want to do is have a fair analysis, have a fair take, and I am getting better. I just started YouTube, y'all. I just started. But me just starting, you guys that's in the chat, every single one of you guys have gotten me up to 1,597. I'm asking if 3 more subscriptions can be made to share this video, share the channel, tell somebody about it, help me build. Because guess what? This channel not going to be built without y'all. So, I'm humble enough to know that, hey, I'm going to do the right thing. I'm gonna say the real thing that come. I'm not gonna be biased in my decisions on giving communication about whatever I see. I'm not going to be biased. I came up in here. I have more Caitlin Clark fans on my panel tonight than the Chicago Sky. Why? The subject was about Caitlin Clark, so it only made sense. I had more New York Liberty fans on my panel than Sky. Why? Because the subject was about the New York Liberty. So that's why I want to hold myself to be accountable for what you guys see in the material. I want you guys to be able to come to my channel and enjoy the takes and what's going on. The boss gave me instructions and how we need to do. We got business going on here, man. And I'm asking for you guys to help me build my channel and continue to share the channel and get those 3 subscriptions. Can we do it tonight? Can we share with somebody tonight to get those 3 subscribers done and get up to 1,600? Hold on a second.
Here comes the money. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Hey, my sister, Bernadine Dorsey, I appreciate you so much. I thank you for the super sticker, for the $10 super sticker. Big time, big time. My main man. My main man. Thank you, BD. I appreciate you so much, man, for supporting me and helping me, you know what I'm saying, as you've been doing. I appreciate it. It says, Bro Claude, all sport fans always blame officiating. Yes, sir. I do believe that, Brother Ronnie. I do believe that. It says, I don't think that Kennedy Carter wants to come back to Chicago Sky because of the embarrassment. Yeah, that could be that could be Tony G. It says most of what's going on in Indiana is business and not pure basketball. Caitlin has to be marketed and she has to live up to the hype. So White isn't just coaching. She's marketing Caitlin. I agree with that, man. Down. What's up, my brother? Hey, y'all go over there, man. Subscribe to my brother. Man Down Sports. He got some super duper takes. I mean, the Man Down is a beautiful, listen, is a beautiful human being. Also, I see how, you know what I'm saying, he don't disrespect people. He has a clean cut and dry, you know what I mean, channel. And I believe that watching him and listen to how he break things down, we all can learn from. Go over there and support and subscribe. I got a lot of YouTubers that's frenemies instead of enemies. I got a lot of them that's frenemies, and I appreciate it. So Pretty Tony says, ADP Creations, I have 3 motions running TV. Oh, what did you talk about, Sister Tony? Says almost think that creating all this drama to get more eyes on the WNBA, people tuning it down and going to the games, money is in the bank. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It says, I support, baby, I'm on live. I hit the like button and hit again. I thank you so much, Robert. I appreciate you, bro. I thank you so much. Listen, y'all made this thing happen. Wody Mack was one of my, and Miss D was one of my people who was here from the beginning, Sister Tony, and everybody, you know what I'm saying, that started with me. Y'all know Wody Mack, remember when I only had 300 subscribers. Remember that, Wody Mack?
Yeah, but you grew, it seemed like you grew fairly quickly compared to, I guess you could say to a lot of other people who we familiar with, shared around the spaces, right? You did grow fairly quickly. And I mean, there was some other people, it was a little slow grind to get there. But I guess people really like hearing your perspective. And that crash out room, I think that really helped.
Oh, the crash out room did?
I think that might be one thing a lot of people didn't just
once the crash out room went up. I mean, a lot of people did come though, Wody. You saw that go fast, right?
Yeah.
Me and you, it was only like, I think when Miss D came, I had like 800 subscribers, Miss D, or 700.
I think like 800, yeah.
About 800 subscribers.
Yeah.
So, we growing the channel organically, and I thank all of the people. I thank everything. So Pretty Tony, I appreciate you so much. You know what I mean? I really do. You know what I'm saying? Man Down Sports is you know what I mean? That's a big brother to me when it comes to this, you know what I mean, YouTube streets. You got what I'm saying? So y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all support So Pretty Tony. Y'all support, listen, y'all support these channels, these people, these are YouTubers that's now coming into the channel that never been here before. And that's because I want to give honest takes. I want to give good content. And I also want to show my love and my respect for the people that come over here to really hear about basketball. And I really want to keep it a buck with everybody. So I thank everybody for coming here. I really, really, listen, y'all got to understand, it was just me and Wody Mack sometimes, or me and Sister Tony, or me and Miss D, or me and ADP, you know what I'm saying? ADP will be in the chat, or Big Girl, you know what I'm saying? They'll be supporting me on T. Camilla and Tulip and Co. You know what I mean? Tiffany Co. You know what I mean? I just have my few ones that came over and they stayed, man. And I appreciate each and every Aunt Dix, Brian Allen Hines. You know what I'm saying? I don't forget none of my people, man. Brian Allen Hines was in here, 4 a.m. when I went on sometimes. So I don't forget anybody that comes and support my channel. I don't forget. I don't play that big ass and little U's. Y'all already know my history and music. So being known ain't nothing to me. Being loved is something to me. And being able to show love is something to me. So I like to show my love and my respect to everybody that's on my panel. I like to show my love and my respect to everybody that's in the chat. This is my shea butter. Go to Bread House Butters. Look how clean that is. That's my shea butter company. Bread House Butters. Sheen, shine, heal, treat, moisturize, and develop. You go to breadhousebutters.com and you go. And you're going to get the baddest whipped shea butter. Look at what y'all, listen. Y'all got to understand that this is going on right now, my shea butter company have been taken off, especially since I've been on YouTube. This right here, Sheen Shine Heal Treat Condition, and all skin tones, if you white, black, brown, purple, and yellow. Y'all heard the rap song. It's going to help all marks, all blemishes, all rashes, all bruises, eczema, psoriasis. This right here, this is the baddest butters on the planet. And your brother hand make his shea butter, and it is a beautiful, beautiful thing. It has natural ingredients inside of it, no toxicities, no synthetics, no fragrances that's harmful, no chemicals, no acidities, and no alcohol. It's a skincare solution, and it's a family crafted and a family built product. So me and my daughters have done this thing, man. And y'all go to breadhousebutters.com. I'm going to put it on the screen for you. Go to breadhousebutters.com and get the best skincare that you could ever have. And your brother is blowing up. Seriously, I thank everybody that's been ordering. I mean, I'm gonna get it to you. Y'all see the back of me. Y'all see I'm in the garage. I'm in the garage, y'all. Y'all see the shea butter in the back of me. I ain't even know it was showing like that. Y'all see, man, listen. I'm in here working day and night to give you a beautiful product. I'm asking for y'all to help me. I'm asking for y'all to help me, man, and to help me grow my business. Because guess what? Friends don't forget real friends. Nope. Yes, I do. I got a natural hair crack. The natural hair crack ADP will be added to the natural hair crack will be added to the page next week. So the hair crack has over 9 different oils in it that's gonna grow your natural hair, stop brittle, breakage, dryness, weakness of the hair, and alopecia. Yeah. So your brother was blessed to be able to make these products. I have my own chemist. I have my own developer, and you know I try to work hard. I try to give you guys a product just like I'm doing on YouTube. Wody Mac, no, I didn't learn a lot since I've been on YouTube. I done changed a lot. Miss D too. I done changed a lot. And I'm trying to tone it down a little bit more because they're getting real stiff on these YouTube streets, and they trying to cancel people's channels. And I don't want my channel to be canceled. Yeah, also Pretty Tony. Yeah. So I don't want my channel to be canceled. So go over to ADP Creations. Go over there. ADP, put your page in the chat. Subscribe to ADP. That's my baby girl. She keep it popping. She keep it popping. Hey, Sister Riddick Milky Way, you made that website happen. When you supported me, Sister Riddick, you remember how the website looked before, Sister Riddick? Remember that? Look at what you did. Look at what you did, Sister Riddick. Sister Riddick saw how it looked before, and she see how it looked now. That's because I'm able to put money into places where I can grow my economics. I appreciate everybody coming in the chat. I appreciate all of your comments. I appreciate everything that you've done. Wody Mac, BD, if you got a channel or whatever, you want them to come over and subscribe. Y'all put y'all channel, y'all listen, those who have pages, put your link in the chat, ADP. Put the Full Court Trio in the chat. Put the Players Club in the chat, and definitely put yours in the chat once again, ADP. Sister Riddick Milky Way, also make that happen on those who I missed. Thank you, Amy Sue. I appreciate you and everything that you have done. I thank you so much. To say, no wonder Angel was trying so hard. Cruz, she knew This roster was in the was garbage. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So hey, listen. I love everybody and thank whoever. Listen, I thank whoever came over to the channel. I especially thank those who gave to the channel. Those who gave to the channel. Oh my God. Thank y'all so much. It will be used, and I'm showing you that it will be used to help build a better business and a better life for us all. I will use it smart and correctly, and you're going to continue to see me grow. It says, yes, I will follow everyone. Thanks for the love. Okay, I appreciate you so much, so pretty Tony. I thank you. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I love you, Miss D. I love you, Wody Mac. I love you, ADP. I love you, big girl. Big girl probably went to sleep. BD, Riddick, Milky Way. Yeah, Miss D. You already, you know, you be hanging out with your brother. We was doing this thing at one time. You was with 3, almost 4 in the morning. Everybody that's in the chat, thank you so much. I'm getting up out of here. We are at 4 hours, and I didn't even plan to even go that long.
Enjoy your holiday, and enjoy everybody in the panel. Enjoy your holiday in the chat too.
Right, Miss D, you put your channel in the chat. Put your channel in the chat, Miss D.
Okay.
Come on now. What you doing? Stop playing now. Hey, ADP, you know I love you. Hey, hands off, BD. Hands off of my big girl. You know I ain't blocking. Whatever it is, it's all love. You put your thing in there, Miss D? Keisha doing Chicago game tomorrow. Yeah, we doing it. Yeah, we doing the Chicago game tomorrow. That's right. See ADP. See ADP, I be need you. Okay, y'all come over to the Players Club.
Put in the club, yep.
Come on over to the Players Club. It's gonna be hosted on Sister Keisha channel. Of course, y'all know already. Y'all can come over here if y'all want to watch it on my channel. You can watch it on my channel. But please come over and we gonna call the Sky game. I'm gonna be crashing out. Y'all already know I'm gonna be crashing out. No, I'm gonna try not to crash out. But y'all know I ain't gonna lie, I might be crashing out tomorrow. Cause I expect from 60 points, we gotta do something. We gotta lose by at least 2 tomorrow.
You said Duvall gonna be there with y'all?
Huh?
He be cracking me up. Duvall. He gonna be on there.
Yeah, Duvall should be there tomorrow. Yeah, Duvall is a fool. He a fool. So I love y'all. I thank y'all. Come over. Come over to the Crash Out Room next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Ooh, hey, y'all already know what's going on. Big up to everybody that come during their break from 11 o'clock to 12 p.m. And then, of course, the full court trio every Wednesday and Friday. You get to see your brothers and sisters pop off. We be popping off in the Players Club. And then tomorrow is the holiday, so you won't see me and B tomorrow. But every single Sunday, you'll be seeing me and B get out a little bit more. We have been off because I've been out of town and things. She was in school. So some things have transpired, but me and B going to be calling these Chicago games here for you and just giving you the report in the news. All right. And then, of course, every single Monday, you can catch me at 11 o'clock to 12 p.m. Monday morning to give you the Monday morning review. Look at all them channels y'all helping me do. And then, of course, tomorrow night, after the Sky game and after the Players Club end, I'll be still hard at work. I'll be in Chicago Sky Recap. I have that video ready for you to look at every single time. I won't be live on my Chicago Sky Recaps mostly, but I'll be making the video so you can listen to my own single without Sister Keisha and Duvall hating on me and everything with Sister Keisha messy ass. Yeah. So I'll be doing my own, you know what I'm saying, thing on that. And I appreciate everybody. I see you in the comments. I appreciate you. Yeah, I am. I'm showing some optimism. Hey, BD, I got, everybody could get it over here. Hey, BD, one thing I don't hold back. So download my music. Go to Gingerbread Man. That's GINGAHBREAD on your way out. Go ahead and stream it on iHeartRadio. If you got Amazon Music, go to Amazon Music. If you have Apple Music, I am on Apple Music platform. I'm also on YouTube platform. If you're a content creator, you can find me. Why? Because your brother done sold 1 million records. I'm also an iHeartRadio artist. You can go to Spotify and download, SoundCloud. You can see GINGAHBREAD Man, the Gingerbread Man, and you go listen to my music because I got some bangers for y'all. Y'all already know how I get out. So, hey, everybody here, I leave as I came with another banger.
You don't want none. If you do, come get some. But I know you don't want none. You don't want to go to war with me. You don't want none. If you do, come get some. But I know you don't want none. You don't want to go to war with me. I'm hearing fake suckers talk about they want war. You don't want none coming from the soldiers, boy. Better be cool, sit down and just chill. You don't want to see me out on the back.